Hello and welcome to the Fluent Japanese Podcast. I'm your host, ZeppyTube, and this is the podcast where we yap about news and all things tech, gaming, and Minecraft. I need to go mute the Twitch stream so it doesn't feed back. Why is the Twitch stream not working? Hello, Twitch? Can you work? Hold on, guys. The Twitch stream is working. There we go. I'm joined by our co-host today, British Man Daya. So, Diamond Kid MC, I have a question. Why'd you die?
Well, ZeppyTube MC, you see, that's quite an interesting question. The reason I died was because I lived. That's why I
Whoa.
died. You
Crazy.
see, I was in hiding the whole time until one day I confronted ZeppyTube and I said, yo, you got to bring me back on this podcast and it's going to bang. It's going to be good. And here I am.
Yeah, that's how the interaction went down. Real and true. And we got an exciting episode for you guys with Fever Client stuff, car stuff, racing stuff, electric horse, and the British. So let's get the yapping started. I was setting up the podcast, right? And this British man, I said, we're going to be talking about electric horse today. Bro was flabbergasted.
Yeah, no, I don't know what that is. He still hasn't explained it to me.
We'll get around
Also,
to it.
apologies if you hear stuff like from my microphone. My windows are open because I need air, but then also because people are loud and vehicles are loud, noises and etc. Yeah.
So British, basically, got it.
Something like that.
Anyways, don't worry, because what I'm about to yap about is long as frick. So, Headline topic 1. Fever Client is entering a new dawn. You know Fever Client? The modded launcher?
I know of it. I know of it, but I never actually
Because you use Lunar Client, I use Fever Client. Anyways, that's right. The popular Minecraft modded client Fever is entering a new dawn, becoming Dawn Client, which promises to be the best Minecraft client in existence. In PvP, a Bedrock server hosting platform, so random, has purchased Fever Client back on May 21st, announcing that the client will rebrand as Dawn starting on June 14th. Before this purchase, though, the Fever Client team, ran by Brend4N, had major pushback about how the ads were handled in the client, creating a little bit of drama, which made the perfect opportunity for...
I think that was meant to be pronounced as Brendan.
Nah, Brend4N. It's fire.
Brend4N.
Uh-huh. Anyways, created the perfect opportunity for Mohammed Weheba, I don't know, Middle Eastern name, more commonly known as Pizza MC, the NPVP CEO, to acquire Fever and make the Dawn client, which promises to be the best Minecraft client because of its announcement. With the features in the announcement listing the client will have the following. I need hail for this one. New launcher, which will be more lightweight than anything else, more advanced modding capabilities, allowing extremely custom instances so we can finally run Forge and other things like that in the client, optional auto mod updates from the ModRinf powered browser, a in-launcher in-game player social network with usernames, screenshots, bios, statuses, and group chats, so basically a mini Discord inside of Minecraft, making the Essentials mod useless now. Linux support, Bedrock support to launch Bedrock in the launcher with an overlay non-injectable client allowing for custom CPS, FPS, and keystrokes overlay over Bedrock without any modding. Freaking crazy drop. Major optimizations including networking, latency, lower FPS drops, less memory usage, smoother frames instead of just higher frames. A server discovery built into the game, allowing to just browse a network of servers instead of having to look online for servers, with partnerships of all major Minecraft servers, so they'll have bios and stuff. That's all for the features so far that were listed in the announcement, with they say more to come once the launcher drops on June 14th. And they claim this client will remain as the biggest Minecraft client, second only to the vanilla client. Damn, I should have invested in these guys 4 years ago when I swapped Fever.
That was quite the speech.
They are promising everything with this client.
Yeah. Just wow.
See,
So okay, so everything they're promising, I'm assuming a lot of things still have to be custom installed, or it just has all of those
it just
things
comes with the
already.
launcher. You install the launcher and it's got it. Oh,
So the launcher and then everything comes
yeah,
with it, or
I forgot to read this part. The social network thing for the mini Discord, I
yeah.
completely skipped over this line. It will have social links, server stats, cosmetics, with support of the new in Minecraft Vanilla Friends system and Xbox Friends system with DMs. So you basically have a mini Discord inside of Minecraft, and it can also connect to the in-game Vanilla Friends system if you're already using that before switching, or it could just connect to your Xbox Friend system. Like, bro, what the
I see.
frick?
Wow.
My yeah,
That's a lot. That's a lot. Hmm.
uh huh,
See, the main reason I was using Luna Client beforehand was because it had everything I needed. Whereas I think, from what I knew previously, Feather, there was a lot of stuff you had to install to make it similar to that.
yeah.
But
Feather
obviously, it
wasn't the
had the
best when it
customization
first
aspect
came
to it.
out.
Yeah, but it still had a customization aspect to it.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas Luna, it was mostly just fixed. But
Yeah,
this, wow. Okay. Dawn. That's what it's going to be called, right?
yeah. Dawn client.
Um. Hmm.
Hmm.
See, okay, I don't know. It's good. Objectively, it's good on paper. But do I want to
Ye-
get it because I'm already too used to Luna Client to the point? Do I want to switch? Because I know switching is the good idea, but then
uh-huh.
I have to like re-log in and everything and all that. Do I want to do that? Not necessarily. I'm too
Mm.
lazy like that. I can't lie. But it it sounds really good. I'm excited to see how it goes, even if I don't personally play on it. That sounds really good. I know people will be playing that a lot.
Yeah, like this
But
is gonna
it
be freaking
says it
giant.
they claim themselves that it will be the second biggest one, only to
Yes,
vanilla. Like
that's what they claimed in the announcement. It was freaking
that is
bold.
a crazy prediction. If
I
they're
can,
going that bold, fair play, hats off to them. Like they're confident and it shows. I like that.
yeah, I can forward you the announcement real quick. Like it's their words. Well, this is the
Wow,
second
yeah.
part of the announcement. We'll
Second
say the
part.
number one PvP client. Wait, where is it? The most widely used launcher in Minecraft, second only to the vanilla launcher itself.
That is crazy.
That's their own words.
But hey, they're
This,
confident. You can't
yeah.
knock them for that.
See, I think the biggest thing, the two biggest things, one, Bedrock support. That's just freaking crazy. No one else has ever even attempted adding Bedrock support to a
Yeah.
Java launcher. Because like you see modded Minecraft clients, like oh, it's obviously going to be um all Java focused, and it is all Java focused. But even like having Bedrock support, and then they're promising a like overlay type client that doesn't inject anything into your Bedrock client. So you have Bedrock Minecraft running, and then you have an overlay on top of it that does all the client stuff. It's like that's crazy. That
Yeah. See,
um
I don't know what to do there because my topics aren't as quite in detail and in depth as that.
this
Like,
giant
would you?
announcement, bro. Okay, to be fair, this is like the biggest thing out of everything here. That's why it's the headline one. This is the headline called
I'm also
topic.
supposed to have a headline and look at the convention notes.
See, the other big thing about this client that I liked when they were doing the announcement, they said smoother frames, not more frames. Because the thing with a bunch of Minecraft clients is they're like, it's gonna boost your FPS, you're gonna get so many more frames. But in reality, you can have 500 peaks of FPS, but if you're like 1% lows are dipping all the way down to 40 to 60, that's your gameplay is just going to feel like 60 FPS, even though your FPS counter might say 500 a lot. It's going to feel like 60.
Yeah,
So
that's largely been a problem for me whenever I play a Minecraft over the years. Like, you always get Optifine mods and all that, and they'll boost your FPS, right? And it did boost the FPS. It helped a bit, but it didn't change how low it could get all the time.
exactly, yeah.
It just
Like
only boosted how high it could get.
exactly, yeah. So that's the issue. So I'm glad they actually said smoother frames instead of higher frames because that was also exact wording of the announcement. I'll just copy it of the
Mm,
in-game client improvements.
yeah,
It may not format correctly when I paste this. Anyways, no, it just did not. Anyways,
it's just
it
one
says
emoji.
yeah, it says lower FPS drops and smoother frames. Like that is it doesn't even list higher FPS, which I love that. Instead of just
Yeah.
saying, "Oh yes, we're going to boost your FPS." Like no, we're going to make it smooth.
So instead of it, so let's say you played with 60 FPS, or not 60, let's say 120, right? And
Mhm.
then say you got Optifine, right? That means your
Yeah,
FPS could go up to 160, right? Using that
or
as
like
just a base
200.
example.
Let's just say
Two, okay,
200.
yeah, 200. But then it can also go down to like 40. So
Yeah,
that is a range of 160 FPS right there.
exactly.
But if you were to get Dawn, for example, then well, you just stay at 120 forever and
Yeah.
you're good.
Let's say
Maybe not
like
forever. It's always going to vary a little bit, but not nearly as much. It's going to be
exactly.
more consistent.
Let's say you have I'm just gonna dog on Lunar real quick just as an example. But let's say you
Okay.
have Lunar and then you have Dawn. Like Lunar promises 500 FPS and Dawn promises 240 FPS. So you look at it and you
Mhm.
go, wait a second, that's half the FPS from Dawn. But if you play on Lunar and you're getting like dips all the way down to like 100 FPS, while uh Dawn only dips to 200, that's a much better experience from Dawn than Lunar.
Yeah.
So that's what they're more promising. Is like you may not get a crazy FPS gain like everything else is claiming, but you'll get much smoother FPS is what they're claiming.
I think that's good.
Yeah,
Like you can always be as good as you want to be, but then you'll always like come right back down. And it's like
exactly.
going up a hill. Once you're up, the only way is down. But
Hmm.
you're walking across a flat surface. It's just flat forever. You're gonna keep going however you are, and then yeah.
That's a crazy good analogy. Why are you so British?
I don't know. Like sometimes it just happens. I once
Another
had
cool.
someone tell me that I can make anything sound smart and educational. I once said in the most British voice that I could that, did you know a square actually has four sides? And to
Is
them,
that
it sounded
so?
educational.
Is that real, British man? A square only
Yes,
has
it is
four
real.
sides.
Did you know a
Whoa,
square has four sides?
that's
However, a
crazy.
cube actually has six sides.
No
However,
shot.
when we go to a different shape, a circle will only have one side in it, but a sphere also only has one side. This is
Whoa.
because one times anything else is still. This is getting wrong. I'm going wrong with this. One times one is still one. That's what I was
Yeah,
trying to
bro.
say.
Anyways, another cool feature from this, I think, is the server browser. That's pretty cool. Just having a server browser so you can just like discover server. It's like the Discord discovery tab that nobody uses. Like, I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Can I swap one of my topics around? Because,
That's fine.
yeah. All right, cool.
Um, yeah, we'll probably go to one of your topics next. F1, am I right?
F1, yeah.
Wait, are we going to talk about that first, or are we going to talk? Wait, we are talking about that first. I can just see you
Yeah, yes,
deleting it.
I just swapped it around.
All right, we're going to talk about that first.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
So,
read it off. Yep.
racing in its many forms, whether it be watching on a TV or playing a racing game. Which one do you decide to do? All up to you. But, oh, that rhymed. No way, that was cool. So let's talk about F1 first, right? Now, I
Mhm.
feel like the biggest thing to mention is the new regulations. What do we think of them?
We should scrap the battery, scrap the V6, slap a big old V8 in there, and then call it good.
Just watch the engine scream all day long like
we
they
should
used to.
also cut off the active arrow and replace it with double DRS, so both the front and rear ring opens in DRS.
Now, me personally, I don't mind the new racing, but I think it's a bit more dangerous than it used to be, which is not a good thing.
Oh
As
yeah,
an example, with the Oliver Behrman crash at Suzuka, that was horrifying to watch. It
it was a
peaked at
40G
50 Gs,
crash.
didn't it? I swear it's like
50G.
50.
Yeah, 50G.
Yeah, it's a lot worse.
Uh huh.
Um, so I felt we should explain it so anyone watching doesn't know how it works. So so it relies heavily on battery and electricity, right?
Mhm.
Now there's this thing called super clipping, where basically you're just driving, right? And you've just used a bit of your battery to go a bit faster. But now that battery is gone, and if you use more of it, it's going to be lower, obviously. So what do? You have to lift and coast for a while to let it recharge on its own. However, that presents problems. If there's an oncoming car which is not lifting and coasting, now obviously Zep knows the example I'm going on about here
Yeah, exactly.
because it happened. Um, that car is gonna come around a corner, baby. I see this car lifting and coasting, going much slower, and it's gonna have to immediately avoid it by any means necessary because you don't
No,
want to
this also
crash.
becomes an issue if that slower car is dead middle of the track as well.
Exactly. If that car's just on the racing line,
Oh,
that's the major problem. And then,
yep.
once again, this already happened on the third race week, no less. Like maybe this comes close to happening earlier in the season. It happens a bit later in the season. No, this happened on race week 3. What are we doing here? So obviously it was dangerous, and I believe since then they've scaled it back a bit. Before it used to be about a 50-50 split. Now I think it's closer to 70-30. So they're not as reliant on the battery, but it's still there, kind of. It's the same premise, just scaled down. Now,
Yeah.
it's better.
See,
It's not
I
perfect, but it's still better.
it says 60/40 of
Oh, it's
Clinker.
close,
Clinker
but
claims it's 60/40. A bunch of these articles say it's 60/40 now. So it might have
okay.
been
I was
60/40.
close, but
Yeah.
nonetheless, they scaled it back a little bit.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I think the battery stuff is stupid. So here's the thing. They're trying to be more economically friendly to the environment or environmentally friendly. The thing is
And I
though,
think,
the
oh, sorry, yeah, go on.
cars already run on sustainable fuel. They just made that a thing this year.
Hmm.
So why did we just keep the same engine and just put the sustainable fuel in? Because if it's already making zero emissions technically from the combustion engine, we don't need a battery to subsidize it. We could have just kept the 2025 engines, put them in the 26 body, and then put the sustainable fuel in it, and it would have been fine. Like they're trying to push more for a V8 sustainable fuel engine because of the fact you don't need a battery anymore to like mitigate the emissions because like there is no emissions anymore. So that's what they were trying to push at like the back end, like the more corporate side of F1 is all like, oh, we put a battery in it, subsidize the emissions, but like on the same year we up the battery, we also make the sustainable fuel that the cars run on now. So why didn't we just keep the old engine and put the sustainable fuel in it? So I think the
No, no.
regulations are pretty stupid on that part of it. Like, yeah.
Now another thing as well, continuing on with the emissions part of the fuel, right?
Hmm.
I get the premise of it, of like trying to lower the emissions and make it good for the environment. That's good, right? But they're going about it
Yeah.
the wrong way. Because when you look at an F1 race itself, I just searched this up, right?
Uh huh.
Um, spectator travel driving and flying to the race
This,
causes
I love
vastly
this
more
quote. I love
emissions
this.
than the F1 race itself. In fact,
Oh,
the cars on the track account for less than 1% of the sport's total carbon footprint.
exactly.
So again, right? You get what they're trying to do, but it doesn't work
Yeah, it
because
doesn't
of
like
literally
even
everything
if you
else
just
around
take
the race.
even if you just take the local cars, the local fans driving to the track, it's still just going to be more emissions than the entire season. Like the entire season couldn't even compare to just all the cars, all the local fans driving to the track, let alone all the planes flying in. The cars have to just be like flown on planes, on big giant cargo planes to each track. Like that's just
Yeah.
like, what do you mean just, oh, let's just not do emissions on the car, but we're gonna fly them on a big old cargo plane? It just, that doesn't work. It does not work.
It just doesn't work. Again, I applaud the premise. I applaud what they're trying to do,
Yeah,
but it
sure.
does not work because you're looking at the wrong place.
See, I think they're trying to do an Apple thing where it's like, oh, if we do it, we set an example for the rest of the car industry. It's just, no, people like gas as well. You can't really just kill gas.
In my day-to-day life, I've started seeing more and more electric cars, which is cool and all, but I think a lot of people are always going to prefer cars that run on petrol and gas and all that.
Yeah,
Rather
there's
than
also a lot of car companies that are bringing back manuals. Like a bunch of car companies that previously cut out manual transmissions, they're bringing it back as an option.
Mm-hmm.
So that's cool to see as well.
Yeah, I suppose, yeah. Like, again, making cars electric is better for the environment and all that, but you have to, what am I trying to say? You have to, like, really sell the idea, and a lot of people just aren't properly getting that, do you know what I mean?
Hear me out. Hydrogen engines. Hear
Hydrogen.
me out. Hydrogen, combustible, right? Flammable.
Yeah.
We use it as a fuel. Trust.
Huh.
Hydrogen also found in water. We have infinite hydrogen basically because water is made with hydrogen. So hear me out. Throw some water in a car and it runs on water. Wouldn't even have emissions because it's water.
But how much water do you just burn through?
That's a good question.
It would go through the water so quickly.
By the way, you would have to make it the most efficient thing ever because of how little hydrogen is actually in water. Like, sure, there's hydrogen in water. It's such a small amount. Like, you would, if you actually made a car that just like converts water to fuel instead of just putting pure hydrogen inside of your car, you would have to make it so efficient to like actually do that.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Now, okay, so enough about Formula One. Let's go on to a different racing topic.
Let's talk about Le Mans. Anyways. Video games? Yeah, video games.
No. So recently, we've seen the release of a game called Forza Horizon 6. Now, if you know anything about that, you'll
it's
know.
American Simulator. All these gosh dang people driving on the wrong side of the road. We Americans drive on the right. I don't know what these people be doing driving on the left.
Anytime I'm just like casually driving, that does confuse me. Because like, I don't know.
Aren't you literally British? Don't you drive on the left?
Listen.
Okay.
Right. Yes, we do. We do drive on the left. But any Forza Horizon game I've played, normally it's been on the right side of the road that we drive on. So normally I drive on the right, so any car coming down the left, I have more time to like avoid that, right?
Okay.
When I'm doing it in Forza Horizon 6, I just rammed straight into an oncoming car. There's nothing I can do. And also, the AI driving the cars are actually so stupid, it's unbelievable.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, okay. So, anyway, the racing itself on Forza Horizon 6, it's not bad. but I have my problems with it. The launches, right? So, when you start a race, I can't speak.
Mhm. It's okay, take your time.
um, car launches. Every single car will get a better launch than you, no matter what, even if you are using the same exact car.
Yeah,
There's not a question about it. So, there's 12 cars on the grid. You are always starting P8. There is nothing you can do about that. P8. However,
that's nice.
when the race starts, it's more like you're back in P10. So
Ooh.
there's some more cars you got to get through. And then there's this little fun thing called rubber banding, where if you are far in the lead, the AI will magically and mysteriously catch up to you. If the AI is in the lead, they will magically slow down and you will catch up to them.
Ooh.
Now, this is not fun when you're in the lead, is it? It's
No.
like there's a game called FIFA. There's a thing called scripting in that, where if you're like suddenly 3-0 up in 30 minutes, you just can't score ever again. It's kind of similar to that.
Oh wait, what?
Um,
Really?
yes,
They just nerf you.
yes, literally nothing goes in your favor.
Lovely.
Mm.
That's nice.
So another complaint I have about it is the grip, right? Oh, and actually, before I get up to that, that's another thing I should talk about as well. Recencies.
What about the tiny car? I keep seeing the tiny car. What is the tiny car called?
The peel.
The peel?
Yes, I'll spell it out for you. Like just that.
Oh, the peel. Car.
P-E-E-L.
Peel.
For some
Yes.
reason, right, it's arguably the slowest car in the game. It doesn't even reach, but it can barely reach like 50 kilometers an hour. Or you're going to use freedom units, something like 30, I don't know.
Yeah, it's around 30.
But if you stick a different engine there and then do a conversion necessary,
Mm-hmm.
1 minute, I'm going to get a converter up.
Oh gosh.
APH to MPH.
Uh-huh.
Oh god, I seem ridiculous.
The converter app. Hold on, let me put this image on the screen real quick.
Get to about 350 kilometers an hour, or
Put
if
this
you use
image on the
freedom
screen.
units, 217 miles an hour. Why is that possible? And the fastest car in the game, I think, is like a Nissan or something. It
Mm-hmm.
can reach 550 kilometers an hour, which is 314 miles an hour.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Let's wait.
Yeah, back
The
to
engine weighs
back
more
to
than
the
the car.
back to the racing, right? So, um, okay, P10, right? Now,
Uh-huh.
as the race goes on, you see it kind of separate into 3 separate um things. Now, you're in P10. You have to
Yeah.
fight your way up. You have to overtake cars, which costs you time,
Mm-hmm.
and then you have to do that again and again and again. And by the time you're in like P4 or P3, P1 and P2, they're gone. They're miles ahead. And that is where the rubber banding comes into effect, right? They
Uh-huh.
will sometimes slow down for some mysterious reason, and you will catch up.
Yeah.
And then you might win, you might not. But another complaint I have, the AI has infinite grip everywhere. Like
Nice.
when doing cross-country races, your car's gonna drift inevitably. Theirs do not. They carry so much speed through every single turn. You're on like grass, you're not gonna get traction there. Oh, but the AI does. What can we do about that?
They got
Nothing.
the traction control set on yes.
I have traction control on when playing it.
No.
I
They have
still
a better
drift on
traction. No,
grass.
they have better traction control.
They have infinite traction control. It's
Yes.
so annoying all of the time.
It just drives the
Yeah.
car for them.
hmm
Oh.
So I don't know, man. I think the main car I've been using is a Ferrari FXXK,
Mm-hmm.
and it's really good. it carries a lot of speed, and then like get the temperature up again. Has a top speed of around 370 kilometers an hour, so about 230 miles an hour, roughly, right?
Yeah.
It's good. It can carry a lot of speed through corners, so aerodynamically good. I don't know if that's like the right phrasing I want to say, but yeah. But again, no matter how good the grip on your car is, the AI will always be better, no matter what. So you just it comes down to an old tactic that they teach at our Mercedes, that is to ram people and then overtake like that. And speaking of our Mercedes, we're back onto F1.
No. Wait, we need to go back to Forza. What
Okay.
about the local devil in that game? The local devil.
Bowie Knife 99.
Yeah. I keep
This
seeing clips
guy,
of it.
he's the devil. Anything you expect to happen, the exact opposite will happen. You cannot
Like, literally.
predict. You cannot stop him. He will beat you. He will fight you until the end.
The best clip I've seen of it is the freaking car appearing from the ground. Just emerging from the ground.
No, I've
Like-
not seen that. Send that to me.
I think I sent it to you a while back. Hold on, let
maybe.
me pull it up.
One thing I've seen is Bowie Knife landing on top of someone's car and forcing them through the ground.
I suppose. Where is it not in this one? Oh, it's in my other folder. Hold up. Oh, this is the wrong video.
Is it not in your news
that's
channel?
definitely the wrong video. That's the wrong video. That's definitely the wrong video. That's the right video. There we go. Cool. Anyways.
I see.
I found
Evil Forza Strikes Again. Bowie Knife 99. You're under the road now.
Yeah, under the road. Freaking car.
Let's see this.
The car. The car appears.
Why can he do that?
It just appears.
It just appears from nowhere.
It's great. Best
Dude,
game of the year. You know, this
Him
might actually get
and-
racing game of the year. I don't think there's any other racing game that came out.
Maybe.
Oh my god!
No,
Imagine if they
Bowie Knife
nominate
99
the
and Final
F1.
Pants. Those two are actual devils. Track terrorists. That's what they are. It's
Mercedes drivers.
unbelievable. Yes, Mercedes drivers.
Imagine if this game will probably be nominated for racing game of the year. Imagine if the freaking F1 26 DLC gets nominated as well. Like,
but would it be nominated? Because it's not its own separate game, is it?
They nominated the Elden Ring DLC for game of the year.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, you can nominate DLCs as long as it's a giant expansion.
Well, I don't think F1 will win, but I actually
it's not going to win.
I do want to talk about the F1 DLC. So
yeah,
I've only done one race of it.
Mm-hmm.
It was at Imola, which I know it's not on the calendar anymore, but when I did
that's actually so funny.
When I did the racing and time trials,
track.
it was an option. Imola's such a cool track, dude. I love it.
No, but it's so funny playing the 26 cars on Imola, even though they're not going to race there this year.
It is weird. But no, I have the result of it. I'll send it to you. So I was driving with a Ferrari car.
Right.
And for most of the race, I was battling with Mercedes. Now, equal performance is not on. So
were you Leclerc or Hamilton?
I was fighting for my life against George Russell, genuinely. Like,
oh, you were Leclerc then?
Yeah, I was. I do really think I'm going to finish the 8. No, not that
bad. Well, you said Ferrari, so you know.
Wow, no, come on. But okay,
anyways.
I was fighting for my life against George Russell, but actually, that Mercedes is illegally fast on the straights. Like, actually, I cannot comprehend it. Every time I want to even keep up or stay ahead, I need to use boost. So that inevitably drains my boost. So I have to lift and coast in corners, which means I slow down even more, which allows them even more opportunity to catch up. So I need to keep using the lift. And then Do you see where this goes?
Isn't this literally what the thing is in
Yes,
real life? It's just
yes,
straight up
it
what
exactly
it
is.
is.
That was how it was in Australia. That was how it was in China. Like,
Like it is just more accurate.
but I will say, right,
Mm-hmm.
I don't hate driving it.
No,
Now,
it's like
it's dangerous in real life. That's not good. But when you're in a game, that sense of danger is less there and more replaced by thrill. And when it's thrill, it can be fun. And it honestly kind of was. Because then with the lifting and coasting, you have to find places where to do it and what's safe and how to do it. And finding that out as you go, I didn't hate it. It was an experience. Now it's not
see,
better than F125, but it's manageable. It can work. Yeah, you're saying?
yeah. Yeah, but see, if I was racing with you in F126 and I was in the lead and you're right behind me, right? If
Hmm?
I was having to freaking defend, I would just brake check you, you know? I just freaking brake check you,
I'd move to the
just
side and
ram
then I
you
go
off.
ahead.
Oh, I'll also move to the side. I'll ram you off.
Which side? I'll bait you to one side and then go to the other.
I'll
No, actually,
just like
that's
go sideways.
just drift the car, go sideways, and block the
Yeah,
entire track.
exactly. I
All right,
still
so
love my favorite race was against Arsenis. It was like a 15 lap race in Austria, and we were just battling out the whole race. It was like P1, P2 battling it out. I finally was able to lead in P1, and then on the final lap, on the final turn, the turn there has the pit entry as well on your right
yeah,
with a wall.
did he pit
And
maneuver you?
Arsenis was trying to pass me on the right. And I'm
Mhm.
taking the racing line to a T. So I just follow the racing line as he's trying to pass me. And you can see where this is going. He basically dies is what happened.
So what, he just goes straight into the pit wall or
Yeah,
something?
straight into the wall. Because
Oh,
I'm
that's fantastic.
taking the racing line perfectly. So he has nowhere to go on the right, so he just rams straight into the wall.
Why did he not go to the left, I wonder?
Because he was already on the right behind that turn. Because there's like a mini
Uh,
straight right behind. Well, it's not really straight. It's just like a mini long section. So he was trying to take me on
which
that,
track
but
was
then I
this?
was able to turn. It's,
Which
it's
track was
great.
it? Because I'll be honest, it kind of
Austria.
sounds like Mexico. Austria, okay.
Yeah.
It kind of sounded in my head. I had Mexico from how you were describing it.
Oh no. Ah. Well, Mexico. The racing line is more on the left on that final turn.
True, but sometimes you can like go onto the right and it won't lose you much time.
Yeah, Austria, you have to like take that freaking quick and use all the track. So I
Yeah.
used all the track.
Back to the new regulations, right?
Uh huh.
So, or not regulations, but F126 DLC.
Yeah.
Now, how do I describe this? Imagine altogether these combining factors, right?
Yeah.
Straight mode, so that's where
Mm-hmm.
the active error kicks in, right?
Yeah. Do
Boost,
you have to
which
enable
is
that, or is that just automatically
it's a thing you
enabled?
enable. It's a thing you enable.
Okay, so it's still a
So
button you
boost,
press. Okay.
overtake mode, right?
Yeah.
So three will come together, and slipstream.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I
Well,
use this
isn't the
combination of
slipstream
four.
in the F1 game not the most accurate to real life? I've heard that.
It's probably
The
not that
F1.
accurate, but
Yeah.
this is talking specifically about the DLC.
The DLC. Yeah.
So I had that illegal combination of four going on, right? Straight
Mm-hmm.
mode, boost, overtake, slipstream, right? Using them all four at once to overtake George Russell, because at this one I'd been overtaken, I was in P2.
Yeah.
I overtook him so quick. I honestly, I was probably going like 20 kilometers an hour faster than he was.
Oh.
That
Poor
I don't
Russell.
think that's even an exaggeration. That's what it felt like. I I can't
Poor Woody Toy
exaggerate
Story.
how fast it felt. It, it, mm. I know what the funny thing is, right? It's not
Uh-huh.
even faster by any means than just normal F125. All that
You just
together,
play F125 with no battery and you'd probably still be faster.
yeah, DRS alone, you'd be faster.
Yeah. Anyways.
Well, what are we doing here? One thing I do appreciate about the cars is, the new regulations as a whole, not just the game. The cars are smaller, so
Yeah,
that
the
leaves
body is a
more
really
room
good
for
change. Everyone can
yes.
agree the
So
body is really good.
that means Monaco, right? Oh,
Mm-hmm.
what was it? Like there was a year where it only had one legitimate overtake or something like
Yeah.
that.
Uh-huh.
This year, Monaco is not going to be as bad. It'll still probably be a bit boring as far as the rest of the calendar is concerned, with the sole exception of Hungary and the Mad Ring. It's not going to be terrible. I think overtakes will happen.
So
Actually, hang on.
I watched
Yeah, go.
the practice one highlights this
Yeah.
morning and then proceeded to catch the practice two live. Um did you watch the highlights at all? Well, the practice
No,
one and
no,
two?
I haven't got around to that yet.
Do you want me to spoil it?
John,
So
I know the top three of both FP1 and FP2.
oh, okay. That's fine. All right, so
So
yeah, FP1, Leclerc fastest, freaking crazy.
yeah.
Followed by
Hmm.
Lewis and Max. Like Mercedes ain't even up there. FP2, it
Yeah.
was Lewis fastest, followed by Leclerc and Max, I believe.
Now I
Like,
think we have to wait until FP3 in order to determine who's really the fastest, right?
no, you have to wait until
Because,
qualify. That's where
but
it
okay,
comes in.
yes, but my theory is that in FE3 they'll be doing more quality laps, and all that.
I
So like
guess, yeah,
just
trying to
just
find the absolute limits.
yeah.
The funniest
Now,
thing, though, is that
hmm,
I'm watching it and I'm looking at the lap times. I'm just going, man, my lap
yeah,
time in F125 is faster than what the laps they're setting right now. My
yeah,
lap time is like a 112, I think, on that track. They're setting like 113s.
brilliant.
The
But
lap record in the game is a 108.5 or something like that. No, it might be
that's
a 107.
crazy.
Real life is like a 109.
Hmm.
So yeah. Anyways.
Yeah. What was it? Oh yeah. So in the F1 26 DLC, um, when I was doing time trials on Monaco, I noticed something very interesting. Right,
Mm-hmm.
there was no straight mode zone, which meant no active aero
Yeah.
or something like that. Just do that, Brendan. There's no active aero. The front and back wings, they don't open.
Yeah. So
Mm,
slow.
How much is that going to benefit Ferrari?
Ooh. I don't know. See,
Because
Ferrari's doing really well.
their entire
Yeah.
car is designed for downforce and downforce alone. Like, what was it? They had like little winglets on the halo and one at the exhaust or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't think I have the one on the halo anymore, but that was like something they're experimenting with.
Mm-hmm.
But either way, their car has so much downforce compared to any other thing. And then combine that with two really, really good drivers in Charles Leclerc and Lewis Hamilton, right?
Yeah.
A Ferrari's going to win at Monaco. I wholeheartedly believe that.
I don't think Leclerc wins. I think he makes P2. I personally think Leclerc's going to make a podium. He's
Mm,
he's going to lead the race for a bit. I
mm.
meant he's going to get pole position. He's going to lead the race for a bit. But I think he gets P2. I don't think he makes
What,
P1, honestly. I think
do you
the
reckon it's because
Mercedes are
of
just going
your
to come back.
Ferrari strategy or okay,
I think
Mercedes
the
strategy?
for Mercedes are just going to come. It's either going to be that or Max is going to lock in for once.
Oh, hello, Randa. I see you in the Twitch chat. How you doing?
Is he on the Twitch chat? Whoa.
Yeah.
Japanese real. Anyways, yeah.
Is that all?
I don't
Is that all we
think
want to
I don't think
discuss?
Leclerc wins. Heike.
I personally think a Ferrari does win.
Ooh. See, yeah, because like Hamilton showed he was able to get fastest um
Yeah.
on the on the next practice. So like yeah.
Yeah. But then so did Leclerc in FP1. So
Yeah, it's like both the Ferraris are doing pretty freaking good.
Mhm.
Um yeah, I don't know, we're gonna have to freaking wait until qualifying tomorrow.
Yeah.
Um oh yeah, also FP1 freaking Hadger nosedives into out of turn. Very nice. Did you see that? Hadger freaking crash
Uh,
nosedived into a turn.
I haven't seen that. No. Which tram was it?
It was after the swimming pool. The one right out is after the swimming pool.
Oh right. Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, he freaking came out of the turn, lost the back, drifted, went straight into the wall on the right.
Oh, fantastic.
Yep, very nice. And then they were like 10 minutes late to FP2 because they were fixing his car still.
Yeah.
It's crazy that they just fixed the car. It's like let's
Yeah,
just
they
fix the
can
car, send it
fix
back out
that.
there. Yeah, let's just fix the car and send it back out in like 2 hours.
That always confuses me. How do you just fix that?
No, it's like Kimi when he crashed in the practice and then they fixed it for qualifying. You're like, let's just fix the car.
And then he got P2 in qualifying. Like, what are we
Yeah, on
doing
the
here?
Australia. Yeah.
And then because you're not allowed to change anything about the car, like from qualifying to the race, he still finished P2 in the race.
Yeah. Anyways, shall we move on? Let's move on.
Yes, let's move on
We got
to headline
minor
topic 3.
topic. No, minor topic 3. Because we're on the
Minor?
topic of racing. The electric horse. Talk
Wait,
about
no,
the
but I
electric
switched.
horse.
I switched the racing to a headline topic.
Yeah, but now we're going to talk to a minor topic. It's not in order. I can go out of order.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Anyways, the electric horse. Since we're talking about racing, Ferrari just announced literally 5 days ago, as of this podcast. 5 days ago. I think a week ago now. Anyways, that they are
that's
working.
what you mean by electric horse.
That they are working on an electric Ferrari. The first Ferrari EV, Ferrari the brand, not the racing, obviously. Anyways, which will be called the Ferrari Luce, Italian all. A
I just
stereotype, yeah, Luce. A stereotypical looking EV, but sports car EV, partnered with iPhone designer Sir Johnny Eve, whatever. The car also isn't super sporty. It's a 4-door sedan / SUV type cut, but they wanted to make it look as futuristic as they could. There's a link here to the product site.
Yeah, I'm gonna check that.
Control click, I believe. Yeah.
Oh, why?
Because of course EV equals futuristic, blah blah. Anyways, it's a 150 horsepower electric engine with a 0 to 60 of 2.5 seconds, comparison to the Mercedes AMG GT, the one Max was driving in the 24 hours of the Nürburgring, which has a.
I just want to interrupt. Right? I clicked on the link. It seems cool. I have one complaint. Why is it blue?
You can get
Why is a Ferrari
I believe
blue?
they have like 14 different colors. 16 different colors or whatever. That is a concern though. Why did they make the default color blue?
But red.
Yeah, why is the color blue? Hold on, I'll get over to talking about the actual physicals of the car in a moment. I gotta talk about the specs.
I just have
the Ferrari, it has a 0 to 60 of 2.5 seconds. The Mercedes AMG GT, which is what Max drove at the 24 hours of the Nürburgring, has a 3.8 second 0 to 60. And a range of 330 miles with a massive 122 kilowatt hour battery. The comparison, the Tesla Model 3 has a 60 kilowatt hour battery, so that's a freaking massive battery for this thing. However, this Luce is at the low price of only 550,000 euros, which is equivalent to 640,000 US dollars. So for about $640,000. You too can have a 1,000 horsepower electric Ferrari that can get you about less the length of the Czech Republic and have two giant screens that displays and controls most of your car's features and hope they don't break on you. So, oh yeah, it has two giant screens is the controls, basically.
Right, that's not
Uh
going to be distracting to anyone, is it?
oh no, definitely not. Anyways, let me
No,
show the
okay. Thing
product.
is that I don't much like when cars have big screens like that because that can easily be distracting, can't it?
Yeah, they also have what's called the suicide doors. So you see how the doors, the fronts open forwards and the backs open back.
Yeah, I see
Um,
that.
so this
Why
is
does it
called a
do that?
suicide door because if you have this closed and this is open as you're driving, and you clip
Hmm.
someone, both of you die. Both drivers die.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
That's why it's called the suicide door. So if that gets stuck open, you both die. Anyways,
Nice.
this is the car. We got electric EV. Look at that. Why are the wipers like this, by the way? Let's just have this big old drop here. Wipers on the side of the car. That's
Wait, why
not
are the
how wipers
windscreen
are.
wipers parallel to each other?
Yeah, wipers are supposed to be down here. Like, I get how they're trying to show, oh yeah, big old drop in the car because, like, does this even open? Wait a second. Does this even got a frunk? How does the front open? Does it have a frunk? Like,
You
every
see how
electric
there's a
car has a
seam,
frunk.
like, see how there's a seam kind of parallel to the wheel, like the top of the wheel? I guess it opens there.
That's a big opening. Sure.
Hmm.
Oh
Yeah.
wait, it's Ferrari's classic design. If we
And
go to
why
another, if we go to another
you say
Ferrari real
trunk?
quick.
I thought in American the trunk was the back of the car, not the front.
No, the frunk. On electric cars, they have a frunk. Every
You know
electric
what?
car
I'm
has
lost
a
the
frunk.
question. I don't know what you mean, but sure.
A front compartment, a front trunk, a frunk. That's what
Oh
electric
wait,
cars
so
have.
the front is the boot and not the back.
No, they have two boots.
I'm confused.
Only on electric cars. It's a thing.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, I pulled up another Ferrari. This is not the best example. Anyways, you can see on other Ferraris, they have a divot here. This divot runs straight down to the front of the car. This is not the best example. There's other Ferraris that are better. That should show this better. I saw on the one Lisson Diesel crash, but they have a divot.
Oh, I
They have
like
a
that.
section here that just goes straight down. Anyways,
What, just straight down?
straight, no, not straight down, straight through to the front of the car. So that's what this is. So that's just an opening. That's just like if there's
Huh.
rain, that it just flows straight down. This is an overhang.
Sure. I don't know what that's
I'm
needed
showing
for,
on the
but okay.
stream. I just realized I'm showing it on the stream. Let me just share my whole screen real quick.
I'm looking at it to be fair on the
Yeah,
stream, but yeah, I can see it.
yeah, that just goes straight down. We
Yeah.
got the inside here, right? The good old inside. We have goofy wheel.
It's a nice
Uh,
inside, but again, why the screens? That can distract you easily.
oh, here we go. Interface. So we got
It's got
big
paddle
old
gears as
screen.
well. I see that.
What?
Paddle gears.
Oh yeah, I see that. Yeah, the paddles on your electric car. It has a clutch. What? Wait, it has a clutch? What?
Oh,
What?
does an electric car have a
Why does it have a
clutch?
clutch? It's an electric car. What? Why does the EV have a clutch?
I don't know.
I've never seen that. I've never seen an EV with a clutch. What the
Oh, yeah.
frick? That's crazy. That's why it has paddles. I guess.
Mm.
Wait. It has gears? EVs don't. Wait. I suppose. Anyways, here's the screen. Here's the big old Apple screen. Because it's made
Yeah,
by
I
an
see it.
Apple designer. Like,
Mhm.
if this screen breaks, you just can't use these buttons because you don't see what they do.
No,
The
you
the
just gotta rely on
like
what's
you
in
can
front of you.
use the buttons maybe, but if the screen's gone, you just can't see what it's doing. Like,
Hmm.
and then yeah, sure enough, it's got a paddles. It's got your clutch down there. It's got your automatic. Okay, hold up.
I
The
like how
plot
it shows.
thickens. The the plot thickens. It's got an automatic shifter. So like, do you switch it to sequential mode? Where is the sequential button then?
Oh, real quick, going back to the screen, by the way, I like how it shows 210 kilometers an hour.
Uh huh.
Are you ever going to go that fast? I don't think you
No.
are.
If you're in Germany, maybe.
Oh yeah, driving the autobahn. But
Yeah.
you see, Ferraris are they made in Germany?
Yeah. No, they're made in Italy. But you
Yes,
buy
they are
them.
made in Italy.
Well, you just drive it like north for a little bit, and then there you go.
More than a little bit. There are two countries separating Italy and Germany.
Well, in the U.S., that's like one state. That's like Rhode Island. That's like
No,
just driving
Italy's
like.
on a motorway. Italy's national speed limit is 130 kilometers an hour.
Ooh, yeah, just driving
Imagine,
north to Germany.
imagine beating that by 90.
Lovely.
90. Jeez.
We got. So the inside here, I just realized another thing. These are your window buttons. These are the window buttons.
Oh
I
yeah, I
just
see.
realized. Why is that in the middle?
No.
Why?
Do you know? Do you know what also confuses me, right?
Yeah.
If you look next to it, it has a cup holders.
Oh, down there.
Now, drinking while driving is not particularly safe.
Yeah, but then they threw it down there. So now you have to reach all the way down, grab your
Oh,
cup, bring
you
it all
have
the
to
way back
reach
up.
down, maybe take your eyes off the road, and then drink, and then put it back. You're doing the same thing.
See, my cup holders in my car are also down here, but at least they don't fit anything, so I can't even use them.
That's probably a good thing. I can't lie.
Uh-huh. To be fair, my
Because again,
stereo is
drinking
down
while
here.
driving, even if it's not alcohol, it's still dangerous.
Yeah, because you take your eyes off the road, but like if it was up here where it usually is, like you just reach over and grab it. You don't even need to take your eyes off the road. Down here, it's like you need to bend over and grab that stuff.
Yeah.
Anyways, the wind. I still can't get over. Why are the window buttons on the on the center here and on the doors?
Don't know.
Ferrari, please.
It should always be on the door.
Yeah. Hey, at least the fuel tank, not fuel tank, the charger is on the left. Give them props for
Mhm.
that. It's on where it usually is.
Yeah.
Yep,
Looks very
that's
sleek,
a
I can't
car.
lie.
It does, but it's like, see, they should have committed and just made a roadster. If they were gonna make an EV, it's like it has a 1,050 horsepower EV engine. They should have just made it a roadster. I don't know why they
Hi,
made it
I
like a sedan type thing.
just seen like another thing as well. If you look at the steering wheel again, it has like
Mhm.
modes on it. Ice, wet, dry, sport, and another thing.
Yeah. Oh, track. Does it say traction? Oh, that's traction off. That's what that is.
Oh, right, okay. I know, I
Yeah.
just thought that was like kind of cool to know.
Yeah, most cars have that. They don't have it like that. I think on more sporty cars they do. They have it like that.
Well,
So
this
that's
looks
cool.
like quite the sporty car.
This does feel like
So
quite the sporty car.
overall, it's a cool car. It's quite confusing because why does an electric car have a clutch and gears, right?
That's a yeah.
However,
I'm like, huh?
my main complaint with the car is that it's blue.
Yeah. Why is it blue?
Why is a Ferrari anything other than red? Or maybe yellow. Yellow's an exception, but it's mainly red.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's actually a cool little fuel tank thing. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, it is. That's kind of cool. Yeah.
They have an app for it, by the way. Dedicated car app for your car.
Yes, I do.
You know,
An
you can
electric car goes onto an electric device.
You can turn it on remotely from your phone and like set the temperature of it. So like, I will say that's pretty convenient. Like if it's like a hot summer day, you just like go on your phone, turn it on, blast the AC. You know.
Okay, but that
But
also requires going on your phone while driving.
no. I mean like if you're gonna go on a trip in a minute and it's
Oh,
a
okay.
hot summer day, so you know your car is like freaking burning, you just go on your phone and like set the AC to be blasted.
Yeah.
Like
That's
sure,
it.
I guess. Oh, here's
Tips
this.
for
Here's your red. Here's your red. I found the red.
Way.
There you
Nice,
go.
nice, nice.
I don't know why this isn't the main color.
I don't know, but who cares?
Oh, it's got
Oh, there's
yellow.
also a yellow one as well. The
Ooh.
yellow one just
What
looks like
else?
a bee.
Oh, here's a full image. I don't know if that's a clutch or a dead pedal, actually. It looks like a clutch
Possibly.
because it has the same thing, so but it's like so far to the left it like could be a dead pedal. Not quite
Fair.
sure.
Hmm.
Anyways, wait a second. The doors. We got nothing going on in the door, I just realized. We these
No,
doors
that
are
looks like a little
useless.
button. That looks like a little button on the handle thing.
Wait, these doors are so useless. They got nothing going on.
Open
It's just
them.
a door.
Oh, yeah,
Wait, that might be a
there's
compartment. That might be a compartment down there. Hold on. Is
it
there a
probably
different
is.
trim?
There's
Can we look
also
at a different?
no
Okay, there is a compartment.
there's
Never
nothing for
mind.
the window as well on that
Yeah,
side
it's
as
on the
well.
middle.
Well, in the
Like they
middle.
totally had the room. They just did. They had the room for a window button. They just didn't put it on there. Put it in the middle.
Mhm.
Ooh, the back. Okay, the doors are not useless, by the way. They have a compartment. They have a pretty big compartment. We're good.
Oh, yes.
That is a dead pedal. That's not a clutch. Okay, it's a dead
Ah.
pedal.
Okay,
Footrest.
forgive my ignorance here, but what's a dead pedal? What does it do?
It's your footrest. You put your left foot on because you don't have a clutch in your car. That's all it is.
Oh, okay, I see.
That's what it's called in you. I don't know if they have a proper. They have another term in the UK. That's just what it was called in the US.
Maybe.
They have
Fair.
a little climate control for the back seat. That's actually pretty nice. A
Oh, yeah,
dedicated
that's cool.
climate control for back there.
Blast aircon on one side and turn the heating all the way up on the
Oh,
other.
here it is. Oh, it has a screen. Yeah, because we need a screen for this. Embedded screen, actually.
It
Like,
doesn't need a screen.
yeah, no, it
Okay,
doesn't. It
to
needs
be
a
fair,
screen. It's iPhone. It's
I
designed by
think
the
you can
iPhone
get
designer.
away more. You can get away more with the back seats having a screen than the front seat.
Yes, because it's like the passengers, but like still.
Mhm.
Why does it also show how much power we're drawing and how wait. Why does it also just show the same info that the main screen does?
I don't know. People with poor eyesight, I guess. That's the only reason I can think.
Well, why would you even need to know this? You're sitting in the back of the car.
Don't know.
That's great. Close
Mhm.
up with the wheel. What is this? Launch button.
Launch.
Is this how you
Yeah.
start the car? That's great. That's great if that's how you start the
You
car.
don't start the car with a key. No, you start with a launch button.
Yeah, the launch button. Is this a physical clock? So you're telling? Wait. You're telling me that's a physical clock? Oh my god! I thought that was a screen. This looks like a physical clock. I think
I
that's a
think it's.
physical clock.
Hmm.
Wow!
But
Look at that.
I've, the main thing I can't get over is the doors, though. Why do they open that way?
It's yeah. Explore configuration. Oh
What?
frick yeah! Let's build a Ferrari, guy. Is this gonna dox me? Wait a second. No. Okay. Sometimes they use your location. I was like, wait a second. Is that gonna dox me?
I'm gonna see the explore
Oh.
configuration.
Ooh. I like that. I like that color. That's a Ferrari. That's a Ferrari red right there.
Oh yeah.
Ooh. Oh yeah, you can just customize this. Wow.
Hmm.
Look at that. Cool. Emergency call system. Handly. Is it supposed to say handy? What do you mean
Oh, there's a
handly?
3D option. There's a 3D option there. Check out.
Oh. Is there?
Yeah.
Huh.
Top right.
Oh, 3D. reject the 3D configuration experience. We're spending way too much time looking at this electric horse. See why it's electric horse now?
I see why. It's an electric Ferrari, and of
It
course the Ferrari is a horse.
Yeah, it's electric horse. Didn't you know?
I can
Come
open
on,
the
redirect me faster. Please, speed. I really need this. Let's reload the site. Ooh, I think I forgot. I broke Ferrari.com. Hi, key. Alright. Anyways, I think that's enough checking out the electric horse. I think
Yeah,
we've seen what we
probably.
need to see. Let me go
It's a
back to
very
this.
cool
Alright.
car.
It's a very interesting concept. I think they should have just said frick it and made a roadster. I don't know why they made a
Yep.
sedan. Makes no
Mhm.
sense. Anyways, next topic. Do you want to talk about soccer?
Let's talk a little bit about football, as some may call it. So, the World Cup is upon us.
It is.
Now, let's see. The
6
biggest sporting event ever. Like, yeah. So,
Yeah.
how well do you think the USA is going to do in the World Cup?
I think I don't know how many rounds how many rounds until like the finals?
There's the group stage, then there's a round of 32 to the final.
Round of 32. What?
So it goes round of 32, round of 16, quarterfinals, semifinals, finals.
Oh, okay. So
Do you need like a visual representation of how it works?
I know it's a tournament bracket system, right?
It is a knockout fixture, yeah.
Yeah. I'm still sharing my screen. I think they get smoked like 3 rounds from the final or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how the.
I'm gonna find each.
Yeah, if you could find me a visual, because like, anyways, I think they get smoked like right before the finals. You know, like a couple rounds before it or whatever. They
couple
don't make
rounds,
it.
so quarterfinals.
Something like that.
So
I don't know.
just
I think they make. I think they make it pretty high. I'm just saying. By the way, I have no experience with soccer. I don't know anything about soccer. I know Ronaldo is the best, and that's about it. That's all I know about soccer.
Cristiano Ronaldo is not even the GOAT.
He's not even the GOAT? Alright, I've been lied to then. Speed lied to me.
Yeah. So Anne, I'm gonna see if I can quickly screen share. So
okay.
Can you see?
Hold up. Yeah.
So these are every single group, right? So you have group A to group L. Now you see this blue thing here. That represents knockout stage. Now what you might note is some groups have 2 knockout spots, others have 3.
Yeah.
Your country is lucky enough to have 3. Okay. So you're in a group with Paraguay, Australia, and Turkey. Right. I have no doubt that Turkey will probably top the group. And then I think it's maybe a bit of a shootout between the USA and Australia. Paraguay, they will come last. So that's into the knockout stage, right? And then beyond there, I don't know, to be honest. There are so many teams here, more than there's ever been.
Yeah, see, again, I know nothing about soccer. I'm like gonna just root for whoever I want, honestly. I'm thinking I root for America, Japan, Germany, Netherlands. That's about it.
Fair. So what happens if the Netherlands and Japan come together?
What do you mean they come to wait, that's a good question.
Match against each other.
Japan.
Yeah,
okay. Also Switzerland. Also root for Switzerland.
Fair enough, I've got Switzerland. Me personally, England, obviously.
Yeah, because you're British.
Then
see,
Norway.
I'm gonna be the evil guy. I'm gonna root for the team that's fighting England whenever England has a match. I'm gonna root for your downfall.
I know someone who did that. I know someone who does that, and it's quite funny.
Do the same thing. Root for your downfall.
Norway and Canada.
Canada. That's crazy. Those
Yes.
Canadians.
Specifically because they're not the United States, by the way.
So you're rooting for my downfall. See, that's fair. I already know US would get smoked. I already know US is gonna get smoked in this. We may be America, but soccer is not our game. Soccer is just not our
so
game.
bad at it.
See, okay, yeah. Let me give you my experience with soccer. Right, I have put bets on it on betting sites because random, goofy, funny of like $1 bets. I hear people always say Cristiano Ronaldo is the GOAT. So I'm just like, yeah, I guess he's the GOAT. That's what I just hear. I know the US is good, but not anywhere close to even the top. And England is pretty good at soccer.
Kind of, yeah.
And Brazil is really good at soccer. That too.
So here we have USA's World Cup history. So we have results and all that. So 1930, that's the very first World Cup. Third.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
That's the best you ever got.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad though.
And it went from round of 16 group stage, a long history of not qualifying. Then group stage, round of 16 stage quarters. And it got to the round of 16 in that's Qatar, right? Yes, Qatar. I touched it. Yeah.
Okay.
And then you qualified as co-host.
I think we get top 10 here, high key. I think we could
work.
I think we get top 10 high key. Try.
As you fair, in 2022 held England to a draw, so that was good.
Hey, that's not bad. That's not bad.
Mm.
I don't know, top 20. Man, I know our country's gonna get smoked. I already know this.
Yeah, probably. I think you will lose to
I don't
Turkey.
even think they're getting finals. There's no way they even get finals. There's no way they even get close.
No, you will not get to the World Cup final. That is a fact.
But yeah, that's just a fact.
I can see you getting to the round of 16. So that's advancing out of the group stage and then getting through the round of 32.
Yeah.
But then I think you get eliminated at round of 16. That's how I see that going.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
What else have we got here? Right. Champions League final. This is a fun talking point for me. So
I don't even know what that is, by the way. Is that just a championship?
Biggest club football game in the world. So you know how there's international football, then there's club football.
Okay, so it's like national football?
International. It's across all of Europe, basically.
International club football.
Yes.
So it's like F2, basically.
What?
F2 in racing. You know, you got F1, then you got F2.
No. No. Okay, there's a hierarchy. So
that's what I'm trying to explain.
Imagine domestic leagues, right? The top level of that.
Okay.
The Champions League is above that. Because that is across all of Europe. It's the best European teams come together to try win the Champions League. I don't know how to explain it to you. But okay, so there's two teams, right? PSG or for the long name Paris Saint-Germain. They're French. Now, this other team called Arsenal, they're based in London. They're English.
Okay, that's better.
Would you believe me if I told you I supported the French club in that final?
Ooh.
Now, I have a reason for this.
Okay.
I do not like Arsenal, like at all. They are insufferable. Okay. Now, going into this, they have just won the Premier League, which is
Mm-hmm.
England's top flight. It's huge, right?
Yeah.
But the problem is how they did it. They're very dirty. So, do you know what diving is in football?
I think I've heard of it. Mayhaps. Yeah. I think I get the concept just from the
Where
name.
you go to ground with minimal contact and it gets a foul your way or delays time in your favor, right?
Yeah.
Do that a lot. And
Ooh.
it's quite a lot. It is
Minor
so annoying
inconvenience.
watching them play. And also, one thing they like to do is park the bus. So let's assume they score early on. The rest of the game will be the most boring thing you ever see because they're not trying to attack. They don't want to get another goal. They sit back, defend the whole rest of the game.
Hey, that's a good strategy, though. It's a dirty strategy, but it's a good one. It works.
But it is insufferable to watch. And also, one thing that I like to do. Okay, so do you know what a corner kick is?
No.
So let's say, I'll say this right. So there's corner flags each end of the pitch, parallel to the goal.
I think so. Yeah.
Right.
Let me pull
So
up an image of a soccer field. Soccer.
yeah, I should do that. So one team. So I actually need to get up a picture of a pitch as well.
Yeah, we need to get the freaking. This is just not a good picture that I pulled up. Wow. Corner arc. Whoa.
So let's assume the ball comes off the defending team last and it goes out behind the goal. Not in the goal, but like out over the goal or whatnot, right? That
Yeah.
means on which side it went out is a corner on either side. Now,
Okay.
do you see the
Oh, I see
little
the corner
quarter
flags now.
circle?
I figured it. I found it.
Yeah, yeah. So
Okay.
right there, a corner
Yeah.
will be whipped into the box. Now, Arsenal, what they like to do, they like to crowd the goalkeeper a lot.
Oh.
And then some chaos happens, the ball ends up in the net. Now, it's very dirty and cheating almost, but I don't quite say that. It's very dirty. However, one thing, right? When Arsenal played against West Ham United, a month or so ago, maybe some, I don't know. West Ham tried the same thing and it worked. West Ham scored from the corner, and it would have
Oh.
meant that they'd drawn the game. However, the goals were ruled out for a foul.
Okay.
West Ham did the exact same thing that Arsenal have been doing all season long. But why does it get ruled out for West Ham, but not for Arsenal? And now,
Oh. Favoritism.
do you know? Yes, actually, I'm going to get to that. Do you know what VAR is?
No.
Video assistant referee. So
Oh, okay.
basically, let's say the ref makes a decision in real time, but there's a bit
Mm-hmm.
of delay, there's a bit of confusion. Now, the video assistant referees, they have access to screens to view back the footage of something that's happened, an incident, right?
Right.
And they get to retroactively decide what the decision is, and then the game can get pulled back to be that decision.
Okay.
Now, there are humans still involved in this, which means human error. Now,
Mm-hmm.
say a referee makes a decision in real time, that decision can be very obviously wrong. The video
Exactly.
system referee, they can look at it, get the finer details, but then they can also still get it wrong. And if
Oh,
it's
then
that
they can get it
evident that
wrong
was
as well. So we double
yes,
wrong.
it can be that evident that sometimes the PGMOL, which is the refereeing association, basically, they will issue an official apology for getting the decision wrong. They have done that so many times this year. They got so many decisions wrong in Arsenal's favour.
Oh
Now,
gosh.
they completed all 38 Premier League games without conceding a single penalty or getting a single red card.
Mm-hmm.
But they should have had so many penalties against them, and they should have had so many red cards against them for their very questionable antics, let's say. So that, and then their fans are incredibly insufferable. Like,
Is it team team Lewis, team uh HL, team HL? Oh, you're the deafened. There in F1 there's the Lewis Hamilton fans, they call them Team HL because they just always say, "Oh, Lewis Hamilton, he's the best. He has 9 world championships," and it's great. Freaking Arsenal. Looking at these guys, they look like a soccer team, high key. Ooh, definitely a soccer team. Definitely I don't know freaking anything about soccer. This guy's yapping. I don't know anything about soccer. Um, Definitely a soccer team. Looking at this, yep, soccer, football. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. I suppose. This is so goofy. I'm just looking at a soccer team. There's no there. I have no context. So, from my understanding, Arsenal are dirty and they play dirty, but then they win, and then the refs are on their sides. So there's some favoritism going on the back end that puts it into Arsenal's favor. Okay. Okay. Cool. Um Sure, I guess. I mean, if it works, it works. The I'm just trying to find I'm looking at just images of the team high key. I can't freaking find I don't know what I'm trying to find high key, honestly. I'm just looking at images. Honestly, I guess the only complaint would be the fact that they play dirty. That's like the only bad thing about them, it seems. There's favoritism, so like yeah, that's like kind of bad, I suppose. Um. Anyways, definitely soccer. I'm trying to stall for time. Um, my prediction. Let's see my predictions for the World Cup. Who's playing the World Cup again? World Cup teams. Who's all playing? 48 teams. Jeez. That's a lot of teams. Meow. Hi kitty. That's a lot of teams, high key. Qualified teams. Ooh, Austria's playing. That's cool. Belgium playing. That's cool. Brazil's playing. Nice. Obviously Brazil's playing. So my knowledge of soccer, my limited knowledge of soccer is that Brazil is like go to team or something of the sort. Brazil goats, something like that. And yeah, that's basically soccer in a nutshell. I'm so bad at this by myself. I should talk about tech, bro. Computex 2025 is happening. 2026 is happening right now. It sucks. I'm not gonna write about it. I chose not to write about Computex in this because I'll just do it on the next podcast with Arsonist because can't really spaz out about tech because Daya does not know tech too much. So I'll spaz out about it on the next one because freaking Computex is happening. We got NVIDIA doing stuff. We got Windows doing stuff. Finally, Intel doing stuff as well as NVIDIA. Noctua releasing more stuff. Always love to see Noctua doing stuff. They're making a cooler, bro. They're making a liquid cooler. Noctua, they're making a freaking AIO. and this AIO, they're literally putting sound dampening stuff on the pump to dampen the pump sound to make it more efficient. It's like, what? We're optimizing the sound of the pump. That's crazy. They're also collaborating with more people. I didn't see all they're collaborating with at their booth thing. There's another brand. They're making these ionized coolers, where basically how it works is it's a cooler that runs purely on electricity and has no moving parts and no fans. And how it works is it's for a laptop. Is you have these coolers on the end of the laptop that sucks air out and pushes air out. And the way it works is that they energize this little strip of metal with a bunch of positive electrodes to draw all the negatives to it, which draws all the positive electrodes in the air towards all the negative that is sucked in. And all that like sucking makes all the air go outside of the laptop. So it pulls air into the vents through the heat sinks and then out of the laptop, just because of those little electric ionized coolers or whatever, which is freaking awesome. So that is like freaking future tech of doing that. They say they can give back 60% of space because you don't need a fan anymore on your laptop. It's like, holy, no fan, we're getting 60% more PCB space. That's just more RAM, bigger coolers, bigger bigger chips, you know? That's great. That's honestly just great if you can restore that much space onto the PCB. I said I wasn't going to talk about Computex. I guess I'm talking about Computex now, still for time. The NVIDIA booth, they showed off their new RTX Spark system chip. So they're making this chip called RTX Spark, which is a APU or CPU and GPU combined together, which promises to have 20 ARM CPU cores, a GPU equivalent to a 5070, and a 1 petaflops capable processing, allowing for freaking giant AI models, because it also has 108 gigabytes of shared LPDDR5 RAM that can just be allocated to as either VRAM or system RAM. So freaking you get 100 gigabytes of VRAM, you can run whatever gushing AI models you want with a 1 petaflops of processing stuff. Like that's just you probably run ChatGPT on your laptop. They with that as well, it's also ARM, so they were able to make it really freaking small. So they're promising laptops that are only 14 millimeters, which is tiny slim. That is a slim laptop if it's at 14 millimeters. Though, slight issue, 128 gigabytes of LPDDR5 RAM. That's going to cost a lot. These laptops are going to be the most expensive laptops ever. They're also running ARM, but Windows has made so many good ARM translation layers for their collaboration with what are they called? What's the brand called again? Snapdragon. Their Snapdragon laptops, they've made so many ARM translations that it's like pretty good now. What else are they doing at Computex? They're doing a lot of Computex, aren't they? Computex 2026. All news and announcements. Let's see. What do we got? Asus. Asus is making a little NUC PC with a 5090. Jeez, Asus. That's actually pretty cool. It'll probably cost you an arm and a leg. Oh my god, it will. $4,000, $4,800. Jeez. Wait, that's with the standard 5080 in this little knock. That's crazy. That is crazy, Asus. Is this a mouse with like 20 buttons on this? What is this? They're making a. Oh! They're making a Corsair Elgato mouse because Corsair owns Elgato. So, okay. They're making a Elgato Stream Deck mouse. Jeez. So it's just going to be a mouse with like 20 buttons on it. That's actually pretty cool. That's pretty cool, honestly. Yeah, that's really cool. Making a little Stream Deck mouse. What is this? The Night Sword V2 wireless Stream Deck gaming mouse. Wow. Huh. So stream. Oh, okay. So how does that work? You press the button. Oh, okay. So we have this isn't gonna go doc 24 show this, right? No. Okay. So Elgato is working on this mouse where you can put the bindings on it, right? On the side. We have these two extra buttons, these two down here, and then this button right here. And it seems this button opens a different set of buttons, maybe, perchance. I don't know. Freaking that's a good question. Press dedicated Stream Deck button once and all the action you need appears instant. Wait, is it just gonna be an on-screen thing? Oh, wait. Does it just appear an on-screen menu? Is that what it does? Wait. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's actually really cool. If it just appears an on-screen menu. Yeah, this is a pretty cool concept, honestly. That's a pretty cool concept. I like that. I like that mouse. That's really cool from Elgato. So basically, a Stream Deck mouse. Hit the button, it appears. So you have all your hotkeys. You hit the button, and then you just like it puts an on-screen display, and you just click on what you want. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool, huh? Ooh, let's see. What else do we got here? Whatever Computex stuff do we got up in here? Oh, Height is making a Y50 case. At $100, does it come with fans? Hold up. Is it $100 with the fans? Because this looks pretty cool. Does it come with the fans? Comes with the fans. That's a pretty good case. That's a good case for a fish tank. They're making Height. They have the Y470 case. They're making a Y50 case at $100. Comes in pink. That's pretty good. That'll come with the 4 RGB fans. Ooh. Oh, that's pretty cool. See, if I didn't already have a case, a fish tank case, I would probably get this. This is a really good case. Wow. Huh. That's crazy. That's crazy. Is this a block of 4? Wait. Is this a block of 4 fans? Free fans, I mean. What? This is totally a block of free fans, just like bolted together. That's weird. Sure, Height. Sure. I guess, bro. Huh. Oh, that's just a word. Yeah. Sure, Height. Let's see. What else do we got? Snapdragon mini PCs. Nice. Asus new ZenBook 14, another MacBook Neo competitor. Oh yeah, so Intel is working on the Wildcat CPUs, where these Wildcat CPUs are going to be basically like a competitor to MacBook Neo, where the CPUs will be super cheap to make. The RAM will only be 8 gigs of RAM for the baseline of all these laptops, but they're all going to be without under $600. No, under like 400. Some of them. I don't know, 300 actually. Some of them, which is pretty good, honestly. Cause the MacBook Neo, it's really good, but it's a Neo, so that's like your only options. So Intel is making their own ultra affordable chip to compete with the MacBook Neo, which is pretty cool, honestly. So yeah. Whatever Computex. Oh, you know what? I saw something. Oh, I wish I was here. So I saw some posts on Twitter that Asus, is it Asus or Lenovo? Ooh, what was it? Acer? HP. It's HP. HP is going to make an ultra luxury laptop with carbon fiber and all that in partnership with Ferrari for the Monaco Grand Prix. Um, the the laptop will. Oh my god! It doesn't even have a discrete GPU. Oh my god! Just kill them now. Kill them now. What the frick? The the laptop is this like cool red. Hold on. Let me open this image in another tab. So it's this like cool red laptop, HP. It's got like the Ferrari logo here. It's got another Ferrari logo under it. Now Ferrari red. It's gonna cost you a cool $6,000. Doesn't even have a discrete GPU. Love to see it. It will only have 4,999 units made as well. So, love to see it. Love to see it. What else is there of Computex? Computex 2026. Ooh, I want to look at Noctua. What did Noctua show off? So Noctua, they showed off their liquid cooler was one of the big things. So let me pull up an image. So this is their liquid cooler that they're making. I think it's in partnership with someone else. I forgot who the someone else was, but it's a 360 mil liquid cooler. And what they're doing, so they're doing two things here. One, the pump itself on the CPU block, it will have noise dampening stuff around it to block out a bunch of noise that the pump may make. So that's one of the big things they're doing. Number two, this is another big thing. They made some system. I forgot what it was, but they designed the they also optimized like every single machine part in this to be they machine every single part of the cooler to be very, very good with moving water. So moving water, not making air bubbles or not making blockages. So water just freaking flows through this thing. They did tests as well because they also optimize how the water cools throughout the system. They did a test of running it with the pump and without the pump on. So no pump on, just water in the system with all the phase change stuff and the fans running. They did that test. It was only 5 degrees hotter without the pump on. Like, I don't know what dark magic Noctua is doing to produce a cooler that can just run like that. Like, what do you mean this just acts like basically a um a cooling pipe? Like, that's crazy. That is crazy. Another thing they're doing. Where is it? Um oh yes, here it is. So they are working on this little thermal pad thing. This is a thermal pad that's designed to go on your CPU or your GPU, whatever that you put your cooler on. And this is a carbon nanotube uh thermal pad type thing, where basically this is just straight up carbon is what you're putting on here, carbon nanotubes, and this will be a better thermal conductor than standard thermal paste because how thermal paste works is it's just thermal paste. It just conducts heat from the CPU up to your cooler or the other way around, your cooler down to your CPU. This is carbon nanotubes where it's carbon doing that phase stuff. Issue. It seems on the outside when you first put on your CPU cooler and turn it on, it's not going to be that great of cooler. You may see like 10-degree hotter, 7 to 10-degree hotter at first when you initially install it compared to just like their NT uh NT2 NTH2 or whatever thermal paste. However, your PC does not always run at a set temperature. Your PC always cycles heat. So playing a game heats up, close the game, cools down, play a YouTube video, may heat up a bit, then cool down, like all that stuff. Heats up, cool down, heats up, cool down. Over time, on regular thermal paste, that wears out the thermal paste. But on this actually breaks in these carbon nanotubes to be a better thermal conductor than the thermal paste. So after maybe like 2 months of use, 2 to 5 months of use, you could see this actually be 4 degrees cooler than your thermal paste. Thermal paste actually goes up like 5 to 10 degrees hotter. This then becomes 10 degrees cooler than your thermal paste at that point. So it would, after like 5 months of use, it would match your initial thermal paste installation, but your thermal paste installation after 5 months of use would match the initial thermal pad installation. So you can see those two things cross and goes opposite directions, where this cools down over time, thermal paste heats up over time. So this is actually better in the long run, and it adds more cooling. So props to Noctua. That's pretty cool of a technology. That's pretty cool technology, high key. There's more they showed at their booth, I believe. What did they show? There was like totally more. They make a case? They make a Noctua case? What? When did they make a case? Whoa. Noctua makes a case? How much is this? This is like a $200 case. This gotta be a $200 case. Like, this is crazy. The case itself before Noctua is $180. How freaking much is this case? Can I see? Can I see where to buy? Buy Amazon.com. This is a $400 case. This is a $400 case. Jesus. Jeez. Noctua, what are we doing? Anyways. What it auxiliary cooling fan? What do you mean auxiliary cooling fan? What? Exclusive. Additional airflow around the CPU socket area to improve cooling for real socket components such as VRM. Oh yeah, sure enough, it's an auxiliary cooling fan. I need to show this. Look, actually, the NLACF1. That's what I need right here. Auxiliary cooling fan. That's crazy. That's crazy. What else did they show? Where? Ooh. Oh, they just show. Wow. Sure enough, is the auxiliary cooling fan for the company showed us the auxiliary cooling fan for AIO CLCs. Most other brands are putting screens on CPU coolers. Noctua made it easy to upgrade its AIOs with a fan sitting right on top of the pump block. Okay, so this is for the pump. So you can add this for the pump. So yeah, sure enough, that's our auxiliary cooling fan. Definitely cools cools the VRMs. Yep. That's cool. Get it. It's cool. They showed off more freaking partnered products. What was the partnered products? AO silencer. Yeah. What was the partnered products? Next gen low profile CPU cooler for AMD AM5. Oh, new completely recondensed NHL 12 series heatsink with 6 heat pipes. Oh, they're making a new low profile cooler. That's nice. Carbines. Oh, here it is. The partnered products. What is this? Thermal Grizzly per pin power consumption monitoring for 12. Oh, it's a. Let me see. Famous. Blah blah blah. What is this for? What it? I can't tell what this product is for. What? What is this product for? I don't understand. What does this put onto? What do you put this onto? I don't get it. I suppose. Covering the GPU connector for 2 Oh. Covering the GPU connector for 2. Yeah, it's for the 12 volt 2x6 connector. But, like, what does the fan cover? I suppose. Cool. What is this? Oh, yep. New mouse. New Noctua mouse. Love to see it. Love to see it. I swear there were other partner products with that. Alright, let's look at more Computex 2026 stuff. Computex 2026. It's got to be more tech to show. More tech. Let's see. Coming soon. No, I want to see exhibitor. Nope, wrong thing. Event. Nope. 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 Media. There we go. Nope. Sure, buddy. Live. Don't miss a single reveal. Okay. I think I covered everything, Heike. Like, I don't think there's much more to cover. What is this? Miniature active cooling without fans. Yeah, isn't this what I covered? Oh, this is a different company doing the same thing. This is a different company doing the exact same thing that every company showed off. That's nice. The AMD Ryzen 7 5800 X3D is back from the dead. Nice. Love to see it. Lian Li, the Landcool 4. What is this case? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, because I need a case like this. What is this? Looks like such an old school case. I love it. This is great. This is such an old school case. Wow. That's awesome. This is peak right here. That's peak. Like, let's make most of it out of acrylic. Yep. Mm-hmm. See, what else? The Noctua mouse. Love it. Is that it? Show me more. I want to see more. I want to see more stuff. I want to see more stuff, please. Best of Computex. Ooh. It's just not it. Oh, this is a video. Nice. Best of Computex. Here we go. Tom's hardware. Let's see Tom's hardware. Oh yeah, Intel made a new Arc GPU for the what's it called? For handheld consoles. They made a new Arc GPU. So there's the Intel Arc G3 Extreme Edition. I have not looked into this. I just know they made a new GPU here. So hopefully new Arc GPU on desktop. Never know. Never know. Let's see. What else there? RTX Spark. Don't need to talk about that. The cooler. Oh, it's called the NLLC1. Love it. Love to see it. Dell XPX 13. Its flagship top line is back with new capacity as a champion of the affordable laptop resonance and the competitive resistance and the competitor to Apple's MacBook Neo. Soon starts at $700. Ooh, exclusives bring back down to 600. Oh, that's pretty good. 1600p display. That's pretty good. Let's see. MSI Claw 8 EX AI Plus. Why do we gotta call it that? What do we gotta call? Why does the screen bulge out? Wait a second. What? This is MSI's new handheld console. What's going on with the screen here? Why does it just like go longer than the console? The screen's just bigger. But then it's got this giant bezel down here. Like, so the screen does cut off here, but then we have this giant bezel. What's the point of making it longer if you're gonna have a bezel anyways? Oh my gosh. No, that's great. That's great. Thanks, MSI. I definitely needed that. What is this? What is this? NAND stuff. Something about RAM. Oh. Okay, DRAM-less controller for RAM. For memory. Okay. Or memory, storage. That's interesting. Sure. Oh, yeah, isn't this, yeah, Asus is making more OLED, monitors that are freaking fast as frick. They're like, let's make a monitor. Let's make an OLED monitor, but then make it, 540 hertz. Wow. Nice. 540 hertz Asus monitor. Love to see it. Asus router, Wi-Fi. Wait, Wi-Fi 8? Wait, didn't Wi-Fi 7 just come out last year? Why are we already on Wi-Fi 8? Wait a second. Wait. Wi-Fi 8? Huh? Bro, Wi-Fi 7 just came out last year. Why are we already on Wi-Fi 8? Slow down, guys. Don't gotta go that fast. Don't gotta go that fast. Ooh. New keyboard. Ultra wideband technology, short range, high frequency wireless technology, less prone to signal interference than more traditional 2.4 gigahertz wireless connections. Oh, okay. 8,000 hertz pulling rate on a keyboard. Jesus. No one needs 8,000 hertz, honestly. Gigabyte Aorus X870E Infinity Nax. What? What? What is going on with this motherboard? Wait, wait. This motherboard got nothing going on. Hold on. Where's my GPU slots? Is this the GPU? Where's my Where's my GPU slots? Where's my PCIe slots, bro? But I got 2 RAM sticks. Where is everything? Where? Where? Wait. Where is everything on this board? We got nothing. We got. Where's the whole board? We missing the whole board. What is this? Gigabyte Aorus X870E Infinity Nex. Motherboards have, for all intents and purposes, been built the same for what feels like decades, although the appearance and some hardware features are consistently valuable. Blah 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 blah. This EATX masterpiece is just run of mill Halo motherboard. What? So everything is just under a giant metal cover. So Gigabyte was like, let's make a motherboard, put everything over a cover, and then call it good. I mean, I guess, bro. Like, I suppose, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh yeah, we were talking about soccer, weren't we? Eventually, this British man will live. Just start reading off the topics. Read off the Minecraft one. Like, geez, British man exists. Geez, bro, guys, Chad, I got a car. It's crazy. It's a manual. It's very fun to drive, honestly, because it's a manual. You rev up that engine, hit the clutch, shift, rev it up again. It's very fun. It's very fun to drive. That we're planning on redoing the whole stereo on it. Basically, almost not loud enough to set off car alarms, but it's gonna be loud enough to hurt your hearing, so you don't want to blast it. So that's gonna be sick. That's gonna be sweet. Um, what? What? Do do do. Whatever things are there to talk about. Didn't Fillion come back to life or something? What happened to Fillion? There's like some stuff that happened to Fillion, the VTuber. Let's see. Um, Fillion. Just look up Fillion. Fillion is lost. It counts just Fillion is lost. Love to see it. Fillion. Didn't her Twitch get restored? Yeah, her Twitch is back. Her Twitch is just back. Isn't the chat? Oh. Disappearance of Fillion. She made like a wall thing. Like a wall thing that you can just um draw on, like pixel art. Doo doo doo. Yeah, high key. I don't know what I don't know what is happening with Fillion. Something's happening over there. What can I yap about? What can I yap about? I should yap about F1. Bro, F1. Okay. I don't think Ferrari. I don't think Ferrari wins the Monaco Grand Prix. Honestly, they just don't. I don't see it. I don't see Ferrari winning the Grand Prix this year. I think they're gonna make a podium. Definitely. Definitely gonna make a podium. They're holding so strong right now. But when it comes down to actual race, I don't think they win that stuff. I think one of the Mercedes jumps up, takes it. Or Max locks the frick in and he wins and takes it. I don't think it's a Ferrari win this time. It can't. It just can't be. So yeah, Mercedes wins that. I'm gonna read another topic. I'm just gonna read another topic. Headline topic 3: A Minecraft movie square. Guys, they're making a sequel to the Minecraft movie. They are making headline topic 3: A Minecraft movie squared. They're making a sequel to the Minecraft movie, and it'll be called A Minecraft Movie Squared and come out on July 23rd, 2027. So they did a Minecraft Live or whatever, and at the end and during it, they had a bunch of stuff for the second Minecraft movie, A Minecraft Movie Squared, and then they made a teaser trailer for the title drop. So yeah, I guess, bro. New Minecraft movie will come out next year. I am seeing that stuff in theaters. I am going to my theater and I am seeing it when it comes out. That is non-negotiable. I'm seeing that. It's gonna be great. Nah, it's gonna be Minecraft. Let's see. Hmm. Doo-doo. Yeah, I really don't know what to yap about to stall for more time. Bro, I got freaking my Neurosoma plushies in. We got the Neuro plushie, an evil plushie, and then the second evil plushie. We have them on the shelf here. I have the Neuro one sitting on the Beetle plushie, and then both the evils are just stacked on top of each other. It's great. They look down on me as well. They're on a shelf that's right next to my head. Well, they're right next to me. So they just like they stare down on me. They look down on me, look down upon me, and then I look upon them. It's great. They're so goofy as well. Evil has such a goofy face. It's great. She she's got a little flesh thing as well. Little thing there. Very lovely. Um the Neuro one, she's also got that smile. She got the Fumo look. She's got the stereotypical Fumo look. They knew what they were doing when they designed that. When they designed the original Neuro plushie, they're like, let's put the stereotypical Fumo face just on the Neuro plushie because Neuro, you know. Uh oh yeah, I went and saw the Mandalorian movie 2 nights ago. That was pretty good. It was for a Star Wars movie. It doesn't. You have to watch the shows to watch it. It's like they just made it. It doesn't really fit into Star Wars, so like not important to watch. But if you just watch it, it's like funny Mandalorian, funny Grogu. It's pretty enjoyable. It's pretty enjoyable, I'd say. Um, I'd give it like a 6.5 out of 10. It's not like I wouldn't say go watch it. You can go. There's a bunch of movies right now. There's that Master of the Universe movie just came out. I need to go watch that one. There is Backrooms. Also need to watch that. That everyone's saying it's amazing. Um, Yeah. I watched the trailer for that Obsessed movie. It looked pretty interesting. That movie did look pretty interesting, honestly. Probably not gonna watch it, but it does look like an interesting movie. Um, ooh, what else can I yap about? Oh yeah, so my car, we it runs, but we have to upgrade a bunch of stuff. Yesterday, we threw new spark plugs. It was like $16. Get a new get new set of four spark plugs because it's an inline four engine. It's 130 horsepower engine. It's not powerful at all. So we threw new spark plugs in. That engine ran so much better. It's like it was crazy the improvement gain from that engine. So we're gonna put a new intake on it as well when that shows up. The stock intake is so goofy. So my car is a Dodge Neon, and in Dodge is intimate wisdom. They were like, let's make the air intake so it goes from the right, goes in there, above the engine, goes over the engine, to the back, through the filter, then goes around to the side, and then inside the engine. Like, why didn't we just put everything at the front then if it's gonna route all the way back to the front? It's like the air intake is right above where the air actually goes into the engine. Like it would literally have more airflow if you just took the whole air assembly out and just let it have a free hole there for all the air to just go into. Like it doesn't make sense. Like why didn't we just do that, Dodge? That makes no sense. Makes actually no sense. So that's nice. That's real nice. So I bought a new cold air intake for it, so that'll be here eventually, and we can slap that on. It'll probably run way better again because it will actually have better air inflow, better air intake, and cold, maybe colder air, but like more air. It'll just have a bunch more air going into that engine, which will be way better for the car. I don't think I'll touch the exhaust for like a hot minute. No need to touch the suspension either. That car is so low to the ground. It feels like a go kart, honestly. When you're driving around, it honestly just feels like a go kart because of how low to the ground it is. Like I stand up out of the car and I'm double the car's height, basically. Well, I wouldn't say double, but I'm definitely like above the car when I'm standing up. That car is incredibly low to the ground. Like it's crazy how low it is. Um, I was cutting up about. Oh my gosh, I'm running out of stuff to yap about, bro. Um, hmm. Fluent Japanese. I've yapped about everything I could. Looking around in my room trying to find what I can yap about. Oh yeah, I threw keychains on my keys as well, and for whatever reason, one of them the chain had just snapped off. So the keychain is now just hanging on my wall because there's no chain on it anymore. It's just the keychain with no chain. So it's just the accessory piece because it just snapped on my keys. I was like, what the frick? The thing's just gone. It's just the chain's gone. It's like the chain just evaporated as well. Like I didn't see it. It's just evaporated from the keys. So that's nice. That's real nice. To be fair, it's not like the most important keychain either. Like I'm looking over it's not that important. So it's fine. I bought a lanyard for it as well from ltcstore.com. That'll be here soon actually. Wait a second. It should actually be here soon if I pull up my phone here. Go look at the shipping for that. This should be here soon. Oh, that lanyard. Ooh. My AMD stock is going down. Wait a second, guys. Why is the AMD stock going down? It's going real down. Womp. Anyways. Oh, it arrives tomorrow. Nice. Why is it in this city? Why did it ship from there? Wait, why did it ship from there? Do they have a shipping center over there? Huh. Weird. I suppose. Okay then. Huh. That is goofy. Wow. Cool. Okay, Daya, I need you to exist. Daya, I need to force you to exist. Energy. Take my energy. Exist. Live. What else is there? Oh yeah, I was looking at Dodge stuff for my car. You can just buy Dodge keychains as well, like the ones you would have on Dodge Charger keys. You just buy those. Be like, yo, dog, I got a Dodge Charger. Look at this. And they go out. It's just freaking neon. It's great. It is great. Trying to think of stuff I could yap about. Ooh. Yap. Japanese. Yippity yap. 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 Let's see. Server. Ooh. Server. Let's see. What is there to yap about? Wow, things to yap about, high key. The British. Guys, did you know British Mandaya is very British? Only on Tuesdays he's the most British. Catch him on Tuesday. That's when you find him the most British, sipping that tea and them crumpets. Find him most British on Tuesdays, am I right? British. Yeah, something like that. Dude, there's this stupid drift game I was playing today because it's so this is a stupid drift game I was playing because I got 100% off called Drift 86. It is so bad and so good at the same time. Like it is the most goofiest game ever. It's so terrible. It's so good at the same time. It doesn't have controller support. It doesn't have like any sim support. You just have to use um your keyboard to play the game. It's so bad. It's so good at the same time. I cannot with this game. Played 30 minutes of it. I was having the time of my life because it was so bad and so good at the same time.
I'm back.
Oh, he's back.
I've
been stalling for time. I've been yapping about everything I could.
I'm so sorry, honestly.
I proceeded to just go yap about Computex, which is a computer convention that's going on right now.
I'm amazed you kept the stream going. I can't lie, honestly.
It's called Fluent Japanese. We yap.
True.
Anyways,
I'm so sorry about that.
You're all good. So, soccer. What are these faces called again?
I was talking about PSG and Arsenal, and how dirty Arsenal were all throughout the season, right?
Yeah.
And then
I found an image of Arsenal, by the way. I can just put it on the screen. I think this is the correct image.
I see the image.
Yeah.
That's them winning the Prem. So I was going on about how annoying they are, like
Mm-hmm.
them playing, and their fans as well, comparing their
Yeah,
players to all
they
prime
got the
players of the Premier League.
team. They got the Team HL fans, right? Team who
Yeah, I'm not gonna
LH. I mean,
list the Premier League all-time 11 because you wouldn't know any of them, but like they compare all their players to a lot of them, which is
oh,
that's why it was so satisfying to see them be beat by PSG. And no
nice.
less, they conceded a penalty in the final and conceded in or lost via penalty shootout as well.
Oh, nice.
And remember what I said about before, them not conceding a single penalty throughout the entire Premier League season. So
Mm-hmm.
it's only poetic that they won penalties and conceded a penalty in the game.
Nice. So, what? They're going on to the finals now.
No, they've lost the Champions League final.
Oh, they just lost it. Lovely.
Yeah.
Nice. So, who's winning that, or was that one?
Yeah, PSG won it.
Oh, PSG, which is
Yes.
the
French team.
French.
Yes.
Okay. So basically, only time France is good because these are this is the toxic team of Arsenal.
Yes. The only time you can support France is when it's against Arsenal.
Okay, got it. Good to know. Good to know.
Yes. Okay. Let me put this another way, right?
Uh-huh.
What is the one thing that you hate the most? You don't have to say it necessarily, but the one thing you hate the most, right?
In general,
yeah, in general, the
I can't
absolute
answer that.
most.
Legally,
No,
I can't answer that.
You don't need to answer it. You don't need to answer it. But like,
Okay.
the
Anyways,
most hatred you feel towards anything,
yeah.
Arsenal should be the top of that list.
Okay, got it.
Right.
That's pretty up there. On my
Mhm.
scale of what I hate the most, that's pretty up there, honestly, if you ask me.
Now, you know,
But I can see
Liverpool
it.
and Manchester United are like massive rivals, biggest rivalry in England.
Yeah.
Sometimes that gets to points where I hate Arsenal more than I hate Man United. Not because I respect Man United by any means. No, I hate them.
It's just,
But
who do you
Arsenal
hate more?
I hate Arsenal at times. Like,
Lovely.
hatred is not strong enough. Anyway, yeah, that's about.
Bro boos
as
when
far
they
as I can get.
score.
We should probably cycle through the next topic because we've wasted so
Yeah.
much time already.
I read off the Minecraft one because I was just stalling for time. Yeah, Minecraft movie squared. Guys, July 21st, 2027. I am showing up to the theater in a suit and tie, and I'm watching this movie.
I should
I'm
do that
getting
sometime. Show up to a
everyone
movie in a
with
suit
me.
and tie.
I'm just gonna pick up everyone on my way there. Everyone is watching this.
Loki, when I watch Supergirl in the cinema, should I do that? Wear a suit and tie?
That's a good question. I don't know. Just wear a Superman costume.
Oh, actually. So, do you remember what we said when I came out of the cinema for that movie? What we should do?
No, I don't remember what you said.
Let me find it, and then I can like.
Anyways, they had the I believe they showed off that little teaser trailer during the Minecraft Live, and then they uploaded it as its own teaser for the Minecraft movie squared. Because
that I want to do that just briefly, as I just talked about anything movie related.
Oh,
Right. I'm gonna.
okay.
Should I do it? Right.
Sure.
So we are gonna be. Me and Zeph are gonna be doing this new thing where every time I'm on a podcast, we're gonna be doing our media recommendation. I told him he should not take me seriously on this, and to be fair, I'm doing this on my own accord.
No, I'm holding you at gunpoint.
All right. Our media recommendation. It's a movie that has just come out recently. Today was its official release date. It is called Masters of the Universe. Now, it has the hardest type. Huh?
I need to go watch it, Heike.
Yeah. It has the hardest title of any movie I've ever seen. Like, come on now. And it's He-Man. That's automatically it requires you to. That's what I wanted to say. We move on.
Alrighty. Anyways, a Minecraft movie squared. Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah. July
I can't
23rd.
wait for a Minecraft movie cubed.
July Yeah, Minecraft would be cubed. Ooh,
July
what's the
20,
fourth one going to be called
2027.
then?
Will they do a fourth one?
Good question. I don't even think they have enough stuff to do a fourth one. They'll make a TV show spinoff.
Yeah.
There you go. A Minecraft show.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna
What? You gonna what?
just one second.
Okay. Anyways, um, yeah. There's no way they make a fourth one. They're just gonna stop at 3. They're gonna make a third one. They're definitely gonna make a third one. The biggest sequel. They're making a third one. However, they're not gonna make a fourth one. I
Okay,
don't think they're gonna make a
all
TV
right.
show.
So, just yeah. So, like cubes, a fourth one will be tesseracted.
Pray.
I'm not joking. A number raised to the power of 4 is called tesseracted,
Yeah, because it would be a tesseract, which is a 4D
or
cube.
biquadratics, but we're going tesseracted because that sounds cooler.
Yeah, because it
Dude,
would
a
be
tesseract is low-key one of the coolest things ever.
yeah, because this is a 4-dimensional cube.
Yeah.
It's actually so I did a bunch of stuff with 4D like 2 years ago because that 4D
Mhm.
Minecraft mod. It was very interesting. It was very cool.
Yeah.
Doing 4D stuff. Anyways, um, you want to talk about a topic you have no idea about? Because I get to explain it to you because I love talking about this on the podcast. I love bringing up every single podcast. I
Ooh.
love bringing this up
Well, I did
because
this to
literally
you with
this
you're doing this to me
started.
with whatever this is. So sure.
So this issue started like 3 to 4 episodes into the podcast when I first started the podcast. So it's still been going on. Anyways, Valve has been hit. Steam. Valve has been hit with the RAM crisis. Valve last week released the raised the Steam Deck prices because of the AI RAM and storage crisis, which I'll explain in a bit, bringing the 512 gigabyte model from $550 all the way up to $790, and the 1 terabyte model from $650 to the moon at a price of $950. And despite that, the console immediately sold out 3 days after the price increase, showing that Steam just wins no matter what they do. Also note, DDR5 2x16 is $330 right now, with the same kit costing $80 literally a year ago. Discussion question: we should kill AI for real, for real. Anyways, so
Now, first thing I
there.
want to ask, right,
Okay.
just to quickly be on the same page, what is the AI RAM crisis? Just like
That's what I was about
briefly
to explain. Yes.
Okay.
So, in in a computer, you have storage, right, that holds your stuff.
Yes.
There's also RAM, and this is like quick access storage for programs. So, Minecraft is a good example. In Minecraft, you can allocate a custom amount of RAM to it. When it's like allocate RAM or memory, that's what you're allocating is your system RAM. And usually people have 16 to 32 gigabytes of system RAM. Your GPU, your graphics card, also has RAM, which is called VRAM, which is video memory. And this ranges from like 8 gigs, 12 gigs, 16 gigs. AI really likes RAM. So AI, to run an AI model, you need like 16 to 32 gigs of VRAM, which is like double the cost of RAM by itself.
So you're
And
telling
it
me
also
that
needs a
AI
bunch of
likes,
RAM.
so AI likes to devour RAM for breakfast, lunch, and dinner with a bit of RAM on the side and maybe a bit of RAM for dessert?
Exactly, yes. So another thing, storage of solid state storage or an SSD, it's made from the same technology that also makes memory. of a solid
Mhm.
state type of storage. So instead of a hard drive where it's like a spinning disk that gets written onto, this is just zeros and ones basically that are being held in place. So this technology is made to make RAM and storage, which powers every single system: your phone, your washing machine, your smart oven, your toaster oven, your air fryer, your computer, your TV. Every single product you have needs some sort of NAND flash, which is what the actual term is.
Mm.
AI, you will have AI systems that have 32 gigs of VRAM plus an extra 128 gigs of system RAM for
Yeah.
just a system, for just a home AI. A server, you will have a server rack. So a whole server rack, which is about a door frame, is how big a server rack is. It's about a door frame. So imagine a
Yeah.
door frame, and that holds about 10 computers inside of it. Now imagine that, but times that by about 500, and then take that whole 500 and times that by another 100.
Mm.
You can see the RAM starts adding up of how much RAM we need for this,
Mhm.
with
Yeah.
every system having about 500 gigs of RAM.
Doesn't AI also use like so much water as well?
Yeah, but I'm not talking about. That's a
I know, but
that's a
it's just
different
like
thing that
I
only
just wanted to
affects
go to it.
the. That's a different thing that only affects the local area that's in.
Yeah, I just
This
wanted to
RAM
like
affects
quickly. Yeah.
this the RAM part affects absolutely every single piece of consumer tech.
Mhm.
So back in March to May of last year, RAM started going a little up in price because they couldn't manufacture to keep up with how much AI they were making, how many servers they were making. So
Mm.
you have all these servers being made and all this RAM being allocated to the server, and then the manufacturers, they couldn't manufacture it quick enough, which leads to an $80 kit of RAM. Costs $80 for a consumer. It now costs $380 today. The
Mm.
same kit a year later now costs $380.
Wow.
So that's why whenever you see have you seen like PlayStation is upping their prices, Xbox is upping their prices, all that stuff?
Not really, no. I've had a PS5 and an Xbox Series S for like a bit. So like
No, I
I
meant
wouldn't have
raising the
been able
price of
to
a
see.
console. Like if you went and
Yeah,
bought
no,
a
again,
console
like
today.
I haven't been looking at console prices because I already have like consoles
Yeah,
that I
you
need.
already
So I
got
don't,
it.
yeah.
Anyways, they've risen the prices because of AI, because they just don't have the RAM just costs so much for everyone. They just have to subsidize the price more by raising the price.
It's not even the fun type of AI like in Detroit Become Human. It's just boring.
No, yeah. See, another part of AI that I always say is that if we used AI in like a medical way to assist in medical stuff or like for research, all that stuff, it would be great. Nobody would complain. Nobody would be complaining if it was used to make the world a better place. It's used though for making slop,
Hmm.
making people more depressed, making people more lonely, and making slop. There's not really generative AI is there's not really a point for generative AI compared to if you had AI that actually like did stuff for humanity to make it better. That would be good. No one could complain. Generative AI has almost no purpose, basically.
It does nothing for us.
Uh huh. It makes us
It,
worse.
it just raises RAM prices. That's all it does.
Yeah, it's raising RAM prices.
Like, oh
There
yeah, here's
is
this uncanny human image that doesn't really look real. Anyway, goodbye RAM prices. You're going up.
exactly. So yeah, RAM crisis. We love to see it.
Hmm.
So Daya, I suggest if you want more storage for your PC, wait another year. You
Well,
don't
for them
need
to
more
come back down
storage.
or go up? What do?
Come back down. It's starting to go a little down because AI is starting to fall off.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Oh, I should explain to you the AI bubble. It's so cool.
The AI
So,
bubble.
yeah, have you heard anyone use the term AI bubble?
Real quick, can I pop said bubble?
No, but it might pop eventually.
Ooh.
You
No, I just
you
wanted
yourself
to,
can't pop it.
I just wanted to say it as a joke, because bubbles and popping. Yeah,
Yeah. Anyways, have you ever heard somebody say AI bubble before?
I've heard of AI bubble.
Okay. I'm just gonna ask you because you're probably not gonna know what it is. What do you think it
Hmm?
is? If you had to take a guess, what do you think it is?
See, my mind instantly goes to mega corporations that use AI, but I don't know.
Well, that's kind of it. But like the term
Oh,
AI
okay.
bubble, you know.
No,
Anyways,
offhand, I don't know.
yeah. So what the AI bubble is basically
Hmm?
we use free companies, for example. We have
Hmm?
OpenAI, Oracle, the same Oracle that sponsors Red Bull, by the way.
Yeah.
Oracle and NVIDIA.
Yeah.
OpenAI spends $250 million on Oracle to use their servers. Oracle spends $200 million on OpenAI, not OpenAI, on NVIDIA to buy GPUs. And NVIDIA invests $200 million into OpenAI to their company. Do you
Hmm.
see the issue?
I see. It's a self-sustaining cycle.
It's the same
I
money.
think. Yeah, it's the
No one's
same
making
money.
money.
Mhm.
So this chain of money keeps getting funneled around, and every time it gets funneled, little tricks of it gets lost because it gets paid down to employees.
Mhm.
So nobody's
So
making
it can't.
money.
Oh wait, so in reality they're all losing money. That's what
Nobody's
it is.
making money. On the surface, it looks like, oh, OpenAI spends a bunch of money on Oracle. Oh, NVIDIA invests a bunch of money into OpenAI. In the
It's
meantime,
just a
it's the same
circle.
amount. It's the same money.
Okay, thing is though, like this is well, it's like a supermassive black hole. I'm gonna use as an example for this, right? You
Yeah,
might
that's
be
a pretty
wondering
good
where I'm heading.
example.
Just hear me, right?
Uh huh.
So when a black hole is not devouring anything, it doesn't just sit there and do nothing. It will eventually dissipate over time, right?
Yeah.
But as you said, with these people like giving each other money, but also bits of it go down to like employees, like
Yeah. So they.
a black
Uh huh.
hole will dissipate over time. But because there's so
Exactly.
much money involved, because a supermassive black hole is so big, it's going to take an actual eternity for the black hole to dissipate, and thus it will take a long time for this AI bubble to fully collapse because they don't have enough money to sustain or support each other because that money will have gone to their employees. Do you see where I'm going with this?
Yes, but it gets more interesting. So
Ooh, okay.
So also you can use every single company is doing this. You can replace OpenAI with what's it called? Uh Anthropic. You can replace OpenAI with Anthropic. You can replace Oracle with Amazon, and you can replace NVIDIA with AMD. And it's the same money
Hmm.
being funneled around. So that's the AI bubble, is all this money that's getting funneled around, and it's actually no like money is being added. It's just money in, money out, with money
Yeah.
being spent on employees and other infrastructure contracting stuff. So
Hmm.
they lose money as it gets funneled from place to place.
Yeah.
Anyways, um,
Yeah, I
another
think
thing.
the most I know about Oracle is that it's like it's on Red Bull, but isn't it also owned by Larry Ellison? I think
I don't
that's
know
who
who
it.
owns it.
I don't know. That's just something that came to mind and something I wanted to say, but that's all. That's all. Nothing else.
Okay. Anyways, these. Oh, what was I gonna say? Come on, brain, explain how AI bubble. Anyways, these companies, another thing, Microsoft, they're actually losing so much money. They've been having to tap into reserves to keep it afloat.
Okay.
OpenAI has been spending so much money. Nvidia has to keep investing into them to make them keep existing. So you'll always see NVIDIA investing into OpenAI because they keep like almost running out of money. The money keeps running out, so OpenAI also hood. So NVIDIA also has to tap into reserves. Funny thing though, stocks is another funny thing. So stocks is an imaginary number, basically, is the best way to
Yeah.
explain how a stock works. Because it is based exclusively because of hype. That's the only way a stock has any value is it's based because of hype. So if there's a bunch of hype around the company, the stock price goes up. If there's a bunch of drama with the company, the stock price goes down. That's how the stock price works. When you see a bunch of money being invested in a company, the stock price always goes up. So if you see in NVIDIA, they keep getting money in. They keep being paid by every single big AI corp. Everyone keeps paying NVIDIA. That's why they're a $5 trillion company. In reality, they're not even. They are less. They're less. They're worth less than like $1 trillion because
Sorry for swearing, by the way. I'm sorry. It's just
I don't even think it came
wow.
through. Yeah, NVIDIA is a $5 trillion company according to the stocks. So, the investments looks like they're getting so much money. Oh, NVIDIA is worth everything. When in reality,
basically, just to explain what happened. Sorry for interrupting. Right. So when my brother was in my room, my TV was briefly on so that he could play like songs. Right. Now I forgot to turn it off, so for some reason my Xbox went off sleep mode, and then the song played again, and it was loud, and my TV is right next to my head, so it was loud. I actually got jump scared.
Lovely.
My TV's off now, so we're all good.
Lovely.
All
So,
right.
anyways, NVIDIA, worth $5 trillion, not actually. This creates another issue where if shareholders catch on to this AI bubble and see, oh, no one's actually making money, we're all losing money, they start pulling out of every company because they see, oh, this is just going to fall eventually. So when they start pulling out, that triggers the fall. Everyone loses money. Because
But have they started pulling out yet? That's the question.
No, they haven't, because they haven't it hasn't been triggered yet. Because they haven't caught on. Because shareholders are stupid.
Yeah. That's about the best way to put it. Then again, so would we if we owned shares in anything.
That is true.
We like to be all high and mighty about shareholders and they're so stupid they don't know what they're doing. Neither would we.
No, but like they think their company is like, oh, I'm investing in this company, it's gonna go to the moon, and it's like it's not.
They
it's gonna
desperately
die
don't want to see it fail because that damages their egos.
Oh, exactly. If they were smart, they'd be like, it's gonna fall eventually. Let's just like pull out right now. It may go up a little bit in the short term, but that's gonna fall.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, so that's the AI bubble. So once it catches on, or like once everyone runs out of reserves, pops, goodbye AI. I think OpenAI goes bankrupt, straight up. Grok can be sustained. Anthropic, which runs Claude, they're so expensive to use Claude, I think they could maybe exist still. Copilot wouldn't exist. That's nice. Copilot. Fun fact, did you know Copilot is just ChatGPT?
Is it?
Like straight up? Yeah. So
what, is it the exact same kind of model or just is ChatGPT?
Source code.
Oh, okay.
Based on the same source code. So way back when Microsoft invested in OpenAI, their payment from OpenAI was give us source code access to ChatGPT. So they got that way back when, and they were like, let's take the source code from ChatGPT and make our own AI. So they made Copilot off of ChatGPT. So it's literally just ChatGPT.
I see the appeal in AI, but at the same time, it's like you can't get into it before like it's too late. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
you'd understand why someone would use it, but
exactly.
also got to look at the negatives. Like, yo, do not use this. Do not confuse it for something that's real. And also, you're just feeding an endless loop and cycle of this AI bubble. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, that's if you pay for it. If you're not paying for it, you're just like enhancing how fast it's gonna crash.
True, but
I
at the
guess
same
I don't
time,
know.
when you install it, that also probably boosts it on app stores and stuff, which boosts it towards other people who
Well,
then
I
might also
only
be
use it on the
likely
web
to. The same point
because
still stands.
I I
Like,
use
for
AI
phone
more
use,
for like searching stuff. Like if I need to search something
research,
that's
yeah.
super specific or like a really specific question, it makes
To be
sense.
fair, I have crucified me for this, whatever. I have used ChatGPT on the occasion for like research and stuff.
Yeah, which is
One
fine.
thing I noticed, it's very outdated in its information.
Yeah,
Sometimes
ChatGPT
like
is.
a year outdated. Like there was a time in like early January or late December, I was like looking at the F1 2025 season, and it was
Mhm.
saying the F1 2025 season hasn't happened yet. The current champion is Max Verstappen and not Lando Norris.
Exactly. No, it knows ball. It knows ball.
There's more. There's more.
Spitting facts. Yeah, ChatGPT is pretty bad for real time data. Not to glaze AI, but Grok is better for real time data. I find if I need to
Mm,
like search something that's like, oh, this just happened like a week ago, it is just better. But
yeah.
like you, I don't think AI should have image generation. Just straight up, they just should not have that capability. It also is
Mm,
way too computationally complex to run it, which
mm,
enhances how much RAM it needs.
mm,
And it also we should not be doing video generation either. That's just no point. If image generation has no point, video generation also has no point.
mm.
And I don't think people should be using AI as like a companion. That stuff just enhances your loneliness. Like go outside, talk to people. Just go on
Yeah.
Discord. I'd rather you go talk to like a random Discord person than go and
Because at
talking
least
to
it's a
AI like
real
it's a
person at the
companion.
end of the day.
Yeah. Like a random
And
Discord
also,
person, it may be a weird person, but it's still a person at the end of the day. It's not a lifeless AI clinker.
one thing
Like,
about AI as well, ChatGPT more specifically, how much it tries to appeal to you. I don't know if that's like
oh
how
yeah,
you
it's
say
such
it,
a
but
glazer.
yeah, it tries too hard to make itself feel human when it's
Mm-hmm.
not.
Definitely.
Mm.
Anyways, um,
But
that's
it will
about.
never go against what you say. That's the main thing.
Yeah, there's a bunch of examples. I'm not gonna list them. There's a bunch of
Yeah.
examples of some messed up stuff it's told people to do.
Oh, it's got a fish and another stuff. Okay, I'll tell you how much fish I get.
Alrighty.
60. That's not much.
Um, what are you fishing?
I'm fishing in another server. I'm gonna fish in your server as well, actually. It's the
Fun.
bots channel, right? It's a bots channel.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
bot
bot
channel.
commands. Fish.
Or harass my Alden bot. They're both. Oh yeah,
10
bot commands.
fish.
That also works.
I must wait 0.1 seconds before fishing again.
Yeah, you must wait 10.5 seconds. 1.5 or whatever. Is it 10.5?
Ah,
No, 0. I must wait. I must wait 0.1 seconds actually.
catch your images there. And I need to share that
Alrighty.
anywhere.
Alright.
0.1 second. How, dude? You're
Alright.
telling me I can't fish for 0.1 second? Okay, I'm sorry. I'll stop now.
I think we're good on this podcast. That kind of we. I mean, there's only the content thing. I think we kind of covered that. High key.
Yeah, yeah. No,
Just
we
yapping.
overran the one time quite a bit. I think. Again, it's
Alrighty,
kind of my own fault for being so long, but you know.
guys. British Mandaya. He's very British. What do you wanna What do you wanna say for the people before we cut this?
Um, what do I want to say? Um, don't know what I say actually. I'm put on the spot here now.
Oh my gosh. Say something.
Always remember to hate Arsenal. Enjoy the upcoming World Cup and we got Monaco next. That's gonna be fun. Remember to watch Monaco qualifying because the race is gonna be boring as hell. But be yourself and be proud of who you are. Never change unless you're a terrible person. Then please change. But and well, I'll be back eventually. There'll be the return of the British, and yeah.